it's kind of like you're forcing. If you're normally talking,
Okay,
Zoom does a pretty good job of blocking that out with their audio algorithm.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah, there's a setting in the Zoom app. Uh,
It's like no mouth breathing.
it in the Zoom app, it's like has something with. Do you want me to show you how to do it?
You got a share screen? Are you on Teams? I'm just kidding.
I am on Teams.
Are
Yeah,
you really on
actually,
Teams, bro?
dude.
You're out of my organization, so I can't Teams with you.
No, we can still connect. We can still like add emails,
Oh shit, let's do it, bro. Let's
bro.
link.
We on
Let's
Teams
link
all day.
Teams, bro. That's
Yes,
so funny.
we'll set that up tomorrow
Let's do it. That's fire.
because we've been so slow at work. Um,
Really?
we oh shit, we're live. We're live. We're live. Yeah, we've been so slow at work. I've been sitting there playing darts. I played 7 games of darts today,
Oh shit. What did you
and
win? How many?
two. I
That's
play
not
against
bad.
this.
That's not bad.
I play against this guy. He's really good.
You played
Uh,
against a skilled professional. That's the only
so
reason for loss.
let me pull up the. Let me delete or minimize that, and I'll share my screen. Beep beep boop boop.
So
Bop, Mr. Producer.
if we're live, are we live? Do you have a grand opening? Because I'm just gonna yell at the screen real quick.
Hold on. There's a reason why I went live and I
Okay.
still haven't gone live yet.
Okay.
Um,
My general manager is upstairs, so that I can't yell too loud because she's still here. She's the only one still here. I'm like, dude, just leave, bro. Oh, sorry. I was supposed to wait a minute for that. I don't even think we're a minute in.
is it going? Can you hear it? Hold on.
No, you got to press play, fam.
I know. Usually there's like another option down here I'm supposed to click on. They changed the
Dude, I mean, many months did we
with the
take off?
update, they changed it.
They switched it up on us, bro. They switching sides on us.
Mr. Producer, gonna bring the feeling. Let's go. Uh-oh, it's still going. Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome back to the Basics Podcast, where we do all of the basic things, including take basic breaks because we're allowed to, because we're human beings, and we have mental health things that we like to take care of before we put out content for the internet. But hey, we love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And this is the Basics Podcast. Yeah,
Welcome to
yeah,
season 3.
season 3, baby. Oh wait, it's up here. My mic is up here, not up down here. I'm going like this. Season
Last
3,
season 2 was a short season, but
very short.
stuff happens. I
Shit
think this
happens,
is
man.
the first episode of 2024. Is it? Or
It could be, bro. Which is,
did we have? We might have had one or two in January. I
I
think
don't know if we did, bro. I don't know.
this episode is sponsored by Happy
Happy
Dad.
Dad, we're
That's a
part of the fucking. Oh my god, I
we're
did not.
we're actually not part of it. That's just a free shout out because that's what I'm drinking.
So
So
we are not Nelk boys. We're not Nelk.
if the Nelk Boys want to do a collab, like you could fly us out, we'll fly out or whatever. Just
Is Happy Dad alcoholic?
it better be. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 5%.
Oh, okay. Well then, cheers. Cheers. This is my mixed. It's called the Bighorn Mule. It's called it's got cock and ball. I'm just kidding.
From the
cock
Bighorn.
cock and bull uh mixer, and it's got Glacier Brewing whiskey, and it's got muddled limes and a little, I don't know, there's one other thing, but it's good as shit.
So, all right, that's our first sponsor. And then
Weber Wood Bats. Weber Wood Bats. Weber Wood Bats is the always sponsor. Weber Wood Bats.
Our second sponsor of the night is Weber Wood Bats, hand carved exotic wood bats. Anything conventional, you got maple, ash, the up and coming birch. You can even go old school. You can get the hickory, old school, super heavy and large log Babe Ruth bat. You can get podduck. You can get mahogany. You can get oak. You can get cherry. You can get black palm. You can get African mahogany. You can get, the list goes on. I don't even know them all, but I've
So
carved them all, and you can
may
get them
may
all.
may I suggest a targeted ad campaign to certain regions where certain wood grows? And you say, if you were like to go into Montanans, you would say, I'm going to carve you a tamarack or a ponderosa pine bat, like a bat out of the local wood, like a tamarack or a ponderosa. You know what I'm saying? And you could do targeted ads that way, and that would get people horny. Horny. Love it.
I
Weber
can
wood
carve
bats.
you. I can carve you some pine, but it's gonna be pretty soft, and it's probably gonna break and with one swing.
Right. But a lot
But
of these are going to be ornamental because they are craft. Listen, you can use every Weber wood bat you can use, and you can hit a dinger with every Weber wood bat, guaranteed. However, a lot of these are ornamental pieces. Can you kill an elk with a 1887 musket? Yes, of course. Can you kill an elk with a 1905 Tommy gun? Yes, absolutely. But do they look better on the mantle, on over the fireplace? Answer is also yes. So what you're dealing in is A, performance equipment, B, craft, fucking uh whatever you want to call it. So it's like industrial craft. So it's like that new modern kind of look people are going for. You know how they like to have the exposed pipe and shit nowadays? It's like, nah, man, let's hang up our wood bats. Let's hang up our wood bats on the wall. Let's show these folks.
you have a robber that has broken into your home.
Perfect.
There's nothing better than
A
getting your
Weber
hands on a
wood
Weber wood bat.
bat. A Weber wood bat.
Do you have to go to San Francisco or Oakland, California for a business trip? Or maybe you live in an area where you're not allowed to have a handgun.
Mm.
What's better than having yourself a Weber wood bat?
Are you in the entire continent of Europe? Buy yourself a Weber wood bat because we know damn well you can't own no weapons. Next best thing, Weber wood bat.
Yes, I do ship to Europe, but
It's going to cost you.
as a disclaimer, yeah, it'll cost you. You'll have to pay for shipping. And also, as a disclaimer, as a European, you're going to have to learn how to swing a Weber wood bat. Because you guys don't know
It
how
ain't
to
no
swing shit.
it ain't no cricket. It ain't no golf. All right,
So,
boys. So,
speaking of, because we're already on the topic of a Weber wood bat,
hey, Weber wood bat.
this was this past weekend. This was the first ever Weber wood bat home run.
No way.
First ever.
We got footy?
We got footy of it too.
Damn.
Dude, you know how stoked I was off this, bro? It's been 2 years since I started swinging my own Weber wood bats.
Let's see. Shut the hell up. Let me watch the video. All right. The batter is very focused. He's stepping up to the plate. He taps the plate. He takes his bat back ever so slightly. Sees the pitch. Doesn't swing.
And
Bad
that's
pitch.
not the right. That's not
Bad
the
pitch.
right.
So he doesn't swing. No swing.
Let's see if this is it. This might not be the right video.
He comes back. He takes a little flutter step and a big one, and he swings
Nope.
it.
Nope, that was a single. So that was a single with the Weber wood bat. This bat is a 30. I carved a week before this game. That was a 33 and 3/4 inch, 32-ounce birch bat.
Birch.
Birch. So that was a single actually.
Let's
Hold
go
on.
with the birch. Don't expose all your emails.
Oh,
Okay.
oh shit. Shit. That might be it.
Full screen, baby. There he is, front and center.
Oh,
Oh, you
fuck.
paused it right on the dink.
That's
You were about to sink the dink. Oh, that was not a dink. I take it back. That was a. Did you hit it out?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You hit it out of the park, or you just got 3 bases?
Out of the park, bro. Watch.
No fucking way, dude.
First ever Weber Woodbat home run and on video.
Are you kidding me? Jordan, this needs to go down in the fucking Hall of Fame, bro. How many just people in the world have hit a home run off of a bat they made? How many
That's
people?
what I'm saying.
How many people?
Less than
Count
made
them.
the less than have made the major leagues.
That's incredible. So we got less than 10,000.
We have to watch this at least a few times.
Yeah, bang it. Do
Okay,
it
listen,
slow-mo
listen,
for all I
listen.
give a fuck. Dude, it sounds like a shotgun. So that's when they see it. So by the time you hit first base, the ball has already gone out of field. So that is actually a testament to how fast you run. You got to first base before the ball even traveled out, before they even knew it.
No, the ball got out quick, dude.
Oh, did it?
No, oh, dude, I smacked it, dude. It was like 110 mile per hour exit velo. I'm not even kidding. I hit it
Whose
so
laugh was
hard.
that?
That was my girlfriend.
Hey.
So that's a one video camera where I had 2 video cameras on me. I had 2 video cameras.
I'm not that great with you.
Tell her she needs to get up to the fence next time. But legend, she's doing a legendary job.
This one.
Oh, she is at the fence. There we go.
No, this
That's
is
what I'm
the other
talking
one.
about.
This is from James.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, boy.
I didn't get that on video or nothing.
Yeah, he did. Was that him trash talking the other team momentarily there?
Yeah.
That was the other team walking by. And he was like, I didn't get that on video or nothing.
Oh no, he was just being sarcastic.
Hey, can you make me a bet?
No, I think he's trash talking the other team right now.
Hey, Jordan, I'll send that to you.
Oh, that's your team. Never mind. That's your team.
Yeah. That's James.
Right up, boy.
He was being sarcastic. I got. Hold on.
Dude, that's fire, bro. That's so fire. You got proof from multiple angles. Did you know it was going to happen?
No, I wish.
How did you know?
No, they were just videoing me, just cause.
Just because they're legendary like that?
Yeah. Because James is actually the guy who videoed it. He's the one that actually drafted me into the league.
Oh, that's
And
right. James, the weed seller.
You know James. You know Little Smokey. You met
You
Little
told me Little
Smokey.
Smokey. Yeah. I know Little Smokey.
Yeah.
He came over one time.
Yeah. Were you there, or was it just Kyle?
If I wasn't there, I've been told about it so much that I feel like I was. So
Yeah. You know. So Little
no, I definitely
Smokey-
know Little Smokey. He's like kind of short, a little rounder, got the glasses and the gray hair, all that.
Yeah.
Shout
Okay,
out
let
to
me-
Little Smokey, bro.
Yeah. So that was the second video here. I think I got a better version. He sent me. It's like Samsung to iPhone. You know what I mean?
I mean, I can't believe you're getting all these clips to play over Zoom. Excuse.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah. Bro, you know how stoked I was? I've been swinging this bat for, well, not this bat. I've just made this bat, but I've been swinging my own bats for like over 2 years, or 2 years, about 2 years. Okay, here it is. I got the better one. I had him cut it down and send it to me through IG.
Wait, you didn't use any of the ones you made in the trailer?
No, I have. That's what I've been using, but I hadn't hit a home run with them. I hit like 450 with them. I hit really good with them.
When you say swinging, you mean hitting home runs. You don't mean just using them.
No, I've been using them, but I haven't hit a home run. This is the very first home run I've hit with a bat that I've carved. This is Lil Smokey's video.
Dude, that's clear.
I think
Oh, you can actually see the ball in that one.
Goodbye. I didn't get that on video or nothing.
This one's a lot clearer for some reason.
Yeah, he was naturally zoomed in already.
I think there is.
Oh, man. How'd that feel? How did that connection feel? Right there. How did that feel? Right about there. How did that feel? Dude, yeah, it's only one frame. It may be 3 frames,
Right there.
4 frames.
Oh, bro, it felt so good.
Yo, screen cap that shit right there, bro. And that's going on the packaging for Weber wood bats is right there. That like do a screen cap long ways, and that's gonna go on the 50-inch by 6-inch by 6-inch box.
It doesn't have to be 50. It could be like 35-inch box.
But that you could do that. You could print that out on a box right there. As you hitting a fucking banger.
This one might be the slow-mo. Let's check it out. No, that's not the slow-mo. Oh no, I don't have the slow-mo in here. I'd have to upload it.
But that's got to be the ultimate full circle for you.
Bro, I can retire from baseball happy.
Now you can.
Which I don't want to because I love hitting and playing baseball, but I can retire saying like I've done it. I've been
listen,
to the
man.
promised land.
No, this is the classic conundrum. I've gone through it with fish. People go through it with deer all the time. I was just listening to this guy talking about elk, and he killed like a 500 point, not in terms of the rack, but so when you take into account like the height of the bull and the like the width and like everything, you take it all into account. There's like a Boone and Crockett. You know about the Boone and Crockett?
No.
So the Boone and Crockett bull, there's different for whitetail, there's different for elk, but Boone and Crockett score is attached to any bull, herbivore, or what do you call them? There's a specific name for that.
Yeah, bull for elk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I know the scoring. I didn't know it was like Boone and Crockett.
Yep. So it
I
takes
didn't-
into
I never
account
heard
the
that.
number of points, the height to the specific, like there's a bone where they count the height to that, and then the length or whatever, and then the weight. If you can weigh it all, you can get a Boone and Crockett score. And some dude was talking about, dude, he was 26 or 7, just at the bar. And he got the Boone and Crockett for North Dakota for elk. And I was just like, dude, how do you ever go hunting again? He's like, because the next one I have to get with a different gun. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is the next home run, you have to hit it with each type of wood.
So that was birch.
Yes, you have to try one with the next one. So no, you're not done. Do not bow out. You are not done, my boy. You got to keep going until you hit one with every type of wood.
I'm trying to lead the league in homers this year. I'm gonna keep swinging this bat.
But don't don't take this bat back out, dude. You
No,
already
no,
did
I'm
what you
going
need to
to.
do with this bat.
No, I'm going to. I like this bat a lot.
Okay.
I'm going to.
If you feel like you need to.
So,
Otherwise, I
my
would say do it with the other ones, bro.
So
Get
my
it
other
going.
dude, the bat that I was swinging was an ash bat, and I've used that for like the last 2 years. And the thing with ash is it's considered a softwood, and the more you hit with the hardest it's going to be is when it's fresh cut. But the more you hit with the wood gets softer. So imagine like I'm hitting it. This isn't actually an ash bat right here. It's a good example.
So
The
question.
more I hit,
Is this wood allowed to dry before you shape it, or are we
They're all
talking
dry.
about dry wood?
they're all dry. They're all kiln. All the ones I have are built that are kiln dry.
So even after being dried, it still compresses over time after abuse.
Right. So check this out. So this is ash, right? If I hit it 1,000 times right here on the barrel, it's gonna get soft. Okay. With the difference between ash and birch and maple is that birch and maple are considered hardwoods, and birch specifically, which is the bat I hit that home run with, the more you hit with it, the more it actually compresses the wood and the harder it gets. So the more I hit with that bat, theoretically, the more pop the bat will get, the more I hit
Oh
with it.
shit. So you're talking about this is like RuneScape. You're like adding fucking damage to your weapon.
Every time I hit,
You're
every swing,
adding
every
damage.
swing, dude, I'm adding damage, dude. Yeah, it's leveling up. So check this out.
Yo, yo,
So
yo.
so I've been hitting with my ash bat. I have a main ash bat. Its name is Black Gorilla because it's black ash bat. I made it at the trailer. It's the Black Gorilla,
Let's go. It's a
and
trailer OG.
it's a trailer OG. And originally I didn't swing with it because it's kind of weird. It has a weird shape to it, and I didn't swing it at first. But then I was like, I gotta start hitting with my own. I used to use a thing called a bomb bat, which is a composite wood bat because they wouldn't break. But I'm like, I'm carving these bats. I'm gonna start hitting with mine. The Black Gorilla is a 32 and 3/4 inch, 35 ounce bat. So it's a plus weight bat. It's pretty heavy, but it's a thick handle, and then the head is pretty light. So it's actually really balanced swinging. I haven't hit a home run with it, but I hit over 400. Like I hit like 430 with it. I'm really good with that bat. But so this is actually the last home run that I hit, and this was with the bomb bat. This was on 3/27/2022. I have the
Oh
ball.
shit.
This was at Davis Playfields.
Oh shit.
I have the ball. I every time I hit a home run now, I get the ball and I sign it to remember.
Dude, nice.
And so this was the last one I hit was on 3/27/2022. That was over 2 years ago. And I hit that with a composite wood bat. And then last year they changed the baseball. They had some weird high seams. The balls didn't fly as much. Would get squishy. But with my Black Gorilla, bro, I hit the fence like 20 times. Either hit the fence or one hop the fence.
So this is another perfect commercial for you, the viewer, in your town league, city league, when they switch the ball up on you. You have to have another Weber wood bat. You have to have multiple Weber wood bats for each occasion. You know, you got to have.
But then I was gonna say they switched the ball this year back to some low seams. They switched the ball, and now I have this ball. This is the one.
Let's go.
This was on 4/7/24
Damn, bro.
at James Field in Auburn, which was my college summer ball team, the Auburn Wildcats. That was our home field. So this is my favorite field to play on too. It's a nice field. The ball flies because it's at elevation, and
So
it
you
used
just-
to be my home field. So I
Oh,
played like
man.
I played like 40 plus games there. So this ball from 2022 was off my old teammate Cody. He went to another team and he threw me a changeup, and I hit it straight away center field at Davis Playfields. And then this ball was versus they were on the Dirtbags. We were Team USA, and our team actually split. Our Team USA team split and became the Dirtbags and Team USA. And so I hit it against some of my old teammates.
Right.
And then
I
this
think I
one,
remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
this one was versus the Hops, who they are like the number one team in our league, and they won the championship
Nice, bro.
last year. It was off their lefty ace Shook. It was a 3-2 fastball, middle in, took it to left field, and we won 9-5. First Weber Woodbat home run. Signed it with all the stats of the bat and everything,
Let's go,
with
bro.
the autograph and all that, bro. First ever Weber Woodbat home run.
Get one of the just get a little
Cases.
plastic box and pour acrylic in it. Yep. And immortalize it. Make it last for a million years.
Yeah, dude. So
Dude, that's legendary. And when I say I remember this, I just mean you remember. I remember you talking about that.
dude, okay, this is so crazy. Check this out. I have my LG remote. Okay, this just happened. I have to pause for this. This just happened. Got to share my screen back. I have my LG remote, and by going up and down on the arrows, I'm connected using this TV as my secondary monitor wirelessly to my computer. Oh, now it's not going.
Are they all on the same Wi-Fi network?
Look, it goes up and down using the remote.
Yeah.
That's not using the mouse. You know, the mouse isn't moving. That's the
Show
the
it. Show your
remote.
hand.
Can you see my hand?
Yeah, you got to show it. There we go. Damn. Okay, so that's an unintended local network, right? There's something in the airspace that is connecting those two things, which amazes me It's not like these things are inexplicable. There is some real shit going on. This is my job now, is like figuring out why the fuck things are fucking up, which is I love it. It's kind of like I get to do detective work all day long. Um, and I get to sit on hold a lot, which is nice because I get paid for doing nothing. Um, dude, talk about support, talk about Opera, Oracle, Sonify. It's like all these fucking billion-dollar companies. It's like my job is to get in touch with them. It's almost like there's a racket going on where it's like they know that all the people that work with them get paid to try to work with them. So they stretch it out as long as possible or something. It's so weird, dude. It is so weird. But I can explain that. I cannot explain what just happened there, but I'm sure that there is an explanation. If you spend
No,
about
it's
if
a
you spend
smart
about
TV
a week and a half, right? But why is the smart TV remote connecting to your computer?
because Windows has this new feature where you can connect to a display wirelessly
So it's
on
treating the
Wi-Fi.
TV just as part of the computer as a display,
Right. And then when you connect the
Gotcha,
TV,
gotcha.
there's drivers that are automatically
Connected to the remote.
installed and connected to the remote.
There we go. See, there is
So,
an explanation, bro. That's
yeah.
crazy though. Isn't that awesome how it all works now and you don't have to try to make it work anymore? We used to
Bro,
have to try so hard to make shit work.
bro. Oh my gosh. Dude, okay. Okay. So I got to share my screen one more time. So this is the LG Magic Remote. That's what they call it. When you point your remote at the TV, there's a cursor. So like a Wii, right? So when you're selecting settings on your remote on your TV, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So you could just point your remote. You don't actually have to scroll over or do anything. So check this out. So this Magic Remote, I'm going to share.
You are not sharing screen. Okay, I was gonna
No,
say.
no. I will. I will. Check this out though. This remote, I point it at my laptop.
Are you sharing screen with the remote?
Dude, this
Oh, it's
the
got a
mouse
fucking-
moving.
Are you shitting me?
I just found this out just now too.
Jordan, pause, dude.
The remote moves my mouse, and I can click using the remote.
But are you pointing it at the computer screen or the TV screen?
I'm pointing at the computer screen.
So
But
the TV remote
Well, I mean,
somehow knows you are
Well, no-
pointed at the computer screen.
my computer's sitting in front of the TV. So it like in the way it works, like I'm not directly pointed, it's not pointed perfect. But if I like am looking at my computer screen, I can just move my hand and like I know where the mouse is, and I'm looking at the mouse and I'm moving my hand and it's controlling the mouse.
So your brain can calibrate it and it works as an effective
Right.
mouse.
Right. The remote that has a cursor on the TV also controls the cursor on the laptop.
Question. Do you
And
have
the
your
button works as a button to click on things.
question? Do you have your displays extended or duplicated?
Extended.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Always extended because then you have two screens,
Right. Unless you're, doing some freaky deaky stuff. Just kidding. I would never do that. I would never do anything like that. Or you have a hidden HDMI cable extending the screens onto a hidden monitor where you can see what anyone else is doing at any given time. No one at this company does that. Why would I say that?
You
So
watching what
weird.
they're doing on the computer?
No, not me. Anyway. Dude, yeah. Shouts out to that. But the Weber wood bats. We got to get back to Weber wood. Shouts out.
That's about it, dude. I wanted to show my home run and the baseball. I got the baseball. I had my dad go chase it.
Dude, legendary.
I also
He was
hit
there
it. So I also hit it in front of my lady the first game she ever came to.
No shit.
Yeah.
No fucking way, bro. Let's get it, dude. Let's
Get
go.
it.
That's all you can ask for, bro. That's all you can ask for.
Like she goes to the batting cages with me. And
So she knows it's real. She knows it's serious. But then
Yeah.
she saw it in real time.
Yeah, she could see me hitting the batting cages training, and then she got to see me play in a game and hit one in a game.
Dude, fuck yeah. I'm happy for you, dude. That's awesome. There's no better feeling than that.
No,
I don't think.
it was pretty good, and it was a no doubter. Like off the bat, I just started jogging. I'm like, I hit
Put
that
your head
one.
down. Didn't even look. Head down.
No, I looked at it, bro. Hell yeah, I stared at it. I looked at it and was like, that looks nice.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fire, man. So is this the bedroom that we're in right now? Not to change topics too drastically, but you could look like you got a fucking nice setup right there.
Yeah. So what I did, I showed you like when
The screen,
before we went live, I got the laptop running right here. I got the smart TV as a secondary monitor wirelessly and can control the mouse with the remote. I got the two monitor speakers for their clips, they're good audio. And then that's connected through optical cable to the TV. And I
nice,
can go Bluetooth if I want. And so it's
nice.
got like perfect audio through it with the optical cable.
I see
And
the
then I got
Pelican in the back. What you got in
the
there?
subwoofer. Nothing's in it. I actually got it and nothing's in it.
I don't believe that.
There's nothing in it. I could show you. There's nothing in it. I got it in an
If I know
auction.
one thing about Jordan, there should be something in a Pelican.
Right. So I wanted to get it to put my hunting rifle in it, but it's too short.
Gotcha.
And like I could put something else in it, but then I already got a case which like doubles as a backpack for that one.
Bruh,
It's like I don't know if I was trying to sell it, but
get a
um,
$300 Cabela's shotgun and saw it off, dude. Put it right in that shit. So that you just have you're walking around with the fucking delete button. You're walking around with like anything in front of you, deleted, deleted, deleted. It's like, dude, if you have a sawed-off shotgun, with like the appropriate ammunition, you can just fucking do anything in front of you. It's like within a certain radius. You know what I'm saying? It's just
we're
like,
getting demonetized.
ah, shit. Sorry,
I'm
guys.
just kidding. We're not even monetized. We need to get 1,000.
When I
We're still not even at 100.
when I say shotgun and delete, I mean a mouse. This is the mouse, and you delete by pressing the button. That's all I was saying.
Yeah,
It was
these
a
are all
metaphor.
Nerf guns too. But no,
But dude,
there's actually nothing in that. And I was gonna put a like one of my holographic big cat paintings up there, but I had some 3M claws to put in the drywall and actually are out for delivery right now. And then I
nice.
put the strip lights, the LED
I
strip
like
lights,
those. I like them.
and I can make them do all sorts of crazy stuff. They're RGBIC, so each little section has its own computer in it, and it can do different and more, and get brighter than a normal RGB LED strip light.
And is
So
that bed
that's pretty
frame
tight.
Philippines inspired? Because I feel like I've seen
Oh
that
yeah,
bed frame in
yeah.
the
That's
Philippines
that's
before.
driftwood.
I
No, I don't
really
know what
like
it
it though. I
is.
feel like I've seen that exact one like
This is my
in
brother's
Asia.
old bed.
Okay. So there's no
Uh,
relation to any
oh,
sort of,
and I got that right here. I didn't show you. I got the Xbox Series X connected to the TV too.
yeah, absolutely legendary.
So,
You got a fucking fire setup.
which check this out. Check this out. I'm I I need to test it out, but I can do picture in picture on this smart TV, and I can have it showing connected to the computer as a
Did you see how
secondary
white
monitor.
everything got when I brought my arms up here? I was down here and everything was dark, and then I brought my arms up. Now everything is white. Sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Go like this, and it might adjust the lighting again, even wider.
Shit. Uh, but yeah, no, the setup is legendary, bro.
So
You fucking
I
yeah.
think there's a way where I can share screen in picture and like share screen and like show my Xbox playing at the same time as um I'm doing this and using it as a secondary monitor. Hold on.
I mean, dude,
You get I mean, yeah, multi-view.
I got X Files playing on the screen. I just restarted X Files. Great show for anyone watching. Highly recommend X Files. Just watch it. It's so good.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I just disconnected it. Yeah, I totally just disconnected my other. Oh well, whatever.
I still see you, and I can still hear you.
Yeah. Well, okay, I gotta get it back now.
Is this a good time for a Mr. Producer, or should I come up with some fill the dead air? Because I do have some things
No, no, go for it. Go
to
for it.
fill dead air. I mean, number one, I haven't talked to you since I went to Hawaii. We didn't podcast in Hawaii, did we?
No, I hit you up, but
That was my
nothing
bad, dude.
online.
No, I was just too much family. Um, and my little brother was working from the same room, and we were in the same room the whole time. But dude, that was probably the best Hawaii trip I've ever had, hands down. And I've gone to Hawaii like 10 times, 10 plus times, you know?
You've been to Hawaii 10 times?
Yeah. Yeah. That used to be my dude. My dad spends 2 months there now every year.
Oh, dang.
Every year he has a timeshare and he spends 2 months there. And I'm gonna fucking inherit that timeshare and have to pay for it, which is fucking bullshit.
Oh, you have a timeshare.
No, I inherit it. I don't have
No,
shit
oh,
right
oh, he
now.
has one. Is it a year-round one, or is it just like
Yeah,
a
he
certain
gets
amount
two
of time?
months out of the year. Yeah, he
Oh,
gets
two
two
months.
months out of the
Oh,
year.
that's tight. How much does
Yeah, I
that cost?
think it's like 8 grand
That's it?
a year. Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's 4K a month.
Uh, Actually, no. So that includes that does not include the window, the shoulder, because there's little shoulder areas where he doesn't use his full time share, so it's getting rented out to other people, and he's making money off that. And then there is also the cleaning like stuff that gets taken care of. So it's
Yeah.
like it's all inclusive. It's like that is like the dead number. You don't pay for fucking nothing. You show
No
up.
food? Does it cover food?
No, 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 no. It doesn't cover
Is it?
anything.
It's not like in an
But it's
all-inclusive
got a full
resort.
kitchen. No, it's a fucking Hilton timeshare, dude.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
a
not like at the resort where it's all included
no,
food.
no, it is not.
Okay.
Definitely not. And if you're paying for that, Hilton never actually sells those. You always go through a third party to get the food included. Like that's not
So you're 4K out the door a month.
a month for Hawaii on the 32nd floor with a view of Diamond Head and the water.
That's pretty sick.
So even if I don't use the timeshare, I can Airbnb it for more than that for those 2 months
Yeah.
and make money off of it if I want to. It's just kind of like the shitty thing. If it wasn't such a nice timeshare, people get fucked in timeshares all the time. That's the issue with timeshares is you have to have either a really nice one or a really, really cheap one and use
Yeah.
it yourself. Those middle of the road timeshares, people just get fucked on because they don't want to use them themselves and no one will rent them. But anyway, Hawaii was great, dude. I didn't even stay in the timeshare. My dad bought our own place so that me and my brother could have our own place. Um, and so we just flew out. We stayed there. He was in the timeshare. And it was fucking fire, dude. And we got to go to the timeshare every day. So he paid for us to stay in a way cheaper spot. I think for us for 2 weeks it was like 1,200,
2 weeks is long.
1,200 for 2 weeks, but that's not bad. Um, and or sorry, how long was it? It was 10 or 12 days, so not quite 2 weeks.
Like $100 a day is a good deal.
Yeah, yeah, in Hawaii for
Yeah.
two blokes. And he was working and had fast internet. It was good. We were right next to the ABC store, of course, right next to the
Yeah.
water. Anywhere in fucking Honolulu, you're next to the ABC store. And dude, I got Masubi probably like at least once a day. At the very least, I had Masubi for breakfast. And then my dad would either take us to lunch or dinner. So I had Masubi every day. Sometimes I got the egg, sometimes I got the bacon, sometimes I did the
Spam?
yeah, Masubi is spam,
Oh, okay, okay.
rice. Yeah, so spam on all of these.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, spam is always there. It's ever present. Um, but sometimes you add a little egg on it, sometimes you add a little bacon on
Yeah.
dude, bacon on spam. Let me tell you about bacon on spam.
You ever have the bacon spam?
It's so good. No, I have not. Bacon spam?
Yeah, they have bacon
Is it a
spam.
thing?
It's a thing, yeah.
I've had bacon on spam, but never bacon spam. Anyway, dude, it was so good, and I just fucking walked around the whole time, and I just thought about how I could live there like forever. Just thought about it every day, every moment of every day. I was just like, damn, like I'm waking up, I'm thinking I could just live here. I could just totally live here. There's nothing in my body that is preventing me from living there, other than the heat at night. It was a little warm at night for me. I like it to cool down at night a little bit, but it was kind of warm up there at night.
Well, what about Big Island at some elevation?
At some elevation, would love it, dude. Is there it also maybe we get some hog land because they got invasive feral hogs up there. We buy some hog land
dude,
some
you could.
elevation.
Have you ever been on Land Watch? I shouldn't. I don't know. We're live right now. I don't think there's many people watching, but have you ever been on Land Watch? They have like
That's where I bought my place in Montana from, is
right,
Landwatch.
yeah, and then looked at Hawaii, Big Island. You could
No,
get
I
like
have not.
a couple acres, and then people will build off grid huts, just like how you did. They'll have off grid solar batteries, rain catchers, everything you need, and on 2 acres, and it would be like 150 grand.
Dude, I could take everything that I know now. I'm literally about to put in a well. Like I'm this close to putting in a hand-driven well. I just need to order the parts. I have all of the expertise. I have all of the logistics, everything taken care of. I just need to put in the order and pay the money to have a 40-foot well. And as long as we're not too high up on the mountain to where you can get to water within 40 feet, because I'm at the river valley right now, right? So I can get to water within
So you're
probably
pretty low.
I can get to water within, yeah, probably 30 feet, but I'm just going 40 feet just so I get better pressure. Um, and I'm going to hand drive that myself. Like I'm digging a fucking post.
How do you do that?
You get a driving head, which is a spear tip, basically a cast iron spear tip that screws onto the bottom of another piece of pipe about 4 feet long, and it's got holes in it. And on the inside of the pipe, there's a mesh, but it's all steel. It's all built to drive. So, and then on top of that, you put a coupling, you screw a coupling on, and then you put your first 5 foot section of pipe. And then on top of that, you put your driving head. So you get like a head that you can drive against.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just bang it down until you get down to a certain point, and then you take the driving head off, put a coupling on, put another stick on, put the driving head back on, and just drive it.
Wait, so you're gonna have like 40 feet of pipe into the ground? You're doing it by hand?
Fuck yeah, bro.
How heavy is that gonna be?
Doesn't matter how heavy it is, bro. It doesn't matter. I'm putting some shit down towards the earth, bro. All that matters is the density of the ground beneath me, because
Yeah,
it's literally mostly sand. I'm
I
on the
got you,
ground
but
floor,
how are you
bro.
gonna pick it up though?
I don't need to pick it up. What are you talking about? I'm driving a well,
Oh,
like
like so then you
quarter
don't.
quarter inch. It's a pipe this big.
Oh, and you don't. Then you don't remove the pipe
No,
after.
no. So
It
inside the
stays
pipe,
there.
yeah, it stays there. Inside the pipe, you drop you either twist on a well pump, which pulls the suction up the pipe,
Uh
pulls the
huh.
water up,
Uh
or
huh.
you drop down a little pump that has a hose connected to it. Um,
Oh, see, I don't know anything about making a well. Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
that's
I just
sick,
bring this
dude.
to Hawaii, bro. I could do this in Hawaii right now. Like I could do this in Hawaii. Like what I'm doing right now in Montana is
Well,
perfectly translatable
that
to
would
a
that would.
Hawaii off grid.
I feel like that would be hard at the area where I'm talking about on the Big Island because it's
Mostly
all.
just pure lava rock.
Yeah, it's all like volcanic.
Yeah,
I
there's no
mean, there is like
chance.
there is
No
like
chance.
nice where they it's like tropical on certain parts of it. It depends on what side of the island you're on, right?
So you could definitely
But
have the rainwater catch and the
that's where
solar
mostly they get their
and the
water, is like
solar.
rainwater.
So that's better. Like you can have solar and rainwater. You're good. You just need to find a place to take a shit, and you know what I'm saying.
They
And
build
probably
outhouse.
compost. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm down, dude. I'm down to just like buy land in Hawaii and move there, like 100%. That's what this reinforced within me. But now I'm looking at places out here, dude. I'm at this crux. I just turned 30. I turned 30 today. So
Whoa,
it's like,
whoa, hold up. Today's your birthday?
yeah, I got a little fucking
Oh shit,
I got
dude!
my little
Happy
cake.
birthday! Come on, we should have
Thank
led
you,
with
bro.
that, dude. How do you
No,
not?
no, no,
You
not a
just
chance.
dropping it like.
I didn't want to leave with that because I hate my birthdays. I always hate them.
Hey, happy birthday!
Cheers, thank you, bud.
Me too. I like birthdays, but I
I don't
hate
want to talk about them.
having parties and all
Yeah,
that. Like,
hate that shit. Hate that shit. Hate acknowledging being 1 year closer to death. Why would I do that? It's like
well,
it's
I don't think
something.
about it that way, but
Anyway,
I just hate having people like come together and be like, "Oh, your birthday, it's your birthday." Everybody's
yeah,
got them. Everybody's got one.
everybody's got them. It's nothing special.
Like I like
If I'm having a kid, a once in a lifetime event, if I'm marrying someone, if I'm like doing something like that, yes, let's all get together. Let's celebrate that. But excuse me, not for a birthday. Anyway,
and
I'm
I
30 years
feel
old now though, but I am 30 years old. So I'm like, I went from 29 to 30. So that's kind of a big one. So I'm
big
like,
3-0, dude.
fuck, dude, I'm 30. But listen what I got like locked and loaded, right? So I got solar knowledge, I got water knowledge, I got septic knowledge, I've got I don't know, not much else. That's about it. But that's all you really need to survive. And I built a shelter, right? So I built a shelter. So it's like I could translate that to pretty much anywhere. So I do feel good about that, right? So I've kind of met the basic requirements of a male man that's about 30, right? So I can provide like water, shelter. I can get
That's
food.
more than like most, dude. That's more than way most.
Right. So I'm just kind of taking that and I'm reflecting on that and I'm happy about that. But I would love to take this and apply it to fucking Cabo. I would love to take this and apply it to fucking Quetzalcoatl. You know, how about Peru? You know, I can't drive my car through the Darien Gap, but I can definitely put it on a barge and float it to South America, and I can travel South America in my car with my dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's like 30. I'm 30 now. By 35, I want to be doing that. My 5-year plan is to not be here. And it's not necessarily to not be here to be back in California, which I am going to come back to California for an extended period. And if that's not this winter, it's next winter. So I don't know how serious I am about buying a house up here because that just locks you in. You know what I'm saying? It just fucking
Bro,
30 years, bro, that you got to pay some shit and you pay the bank and they take a hella fucking big amount.
dude. So let me pull this up. I was talking to my buddy today at work, and he posted something on social media. It was this story where'd it go? Let me pull it back up. So he posted this story. It was like you pay. Okay, he posted this story, and it said it was some other thing he saw, and it was rent $1,350 a month for 30 years equals $486,000 on something you'll never own. Let that sink in. Okay. Okay.
Crazy.
13 rent for
Crazy.
1350 is actually pretty good.
That's
right?
very good. And also that's not taking into account that the bank charges interest.
Wait,
so there's
yeah,
interest
yeah.
on top of that.
Wait, so yeah, so he posted that thinking like, oh, it's better to buy than rent. So over 30 years, it's 486,000. But then I hit him back and I replied to him, and then I sent him a picture. I did a mortgage calculator. I put in $486,000 FHA loan at 3.5% down
like
payment.
2,500.
So FHA loan, you put in 3.5% down. That's a loan amount of 468,990. Okay, for 30 years.
Then that monthly payment is going to be 2,500.
Check this out. That same amount at 7.7% interest rate with property tax
ends up
and
being
mortgage insurance, home insurance,
600.
It's a $3,986.80 per month payment.
No fucking way, dude.
Yeah.
Holy
okay,
shit.
and that's with the $17,000 down payment.
Which
who
has that?
17,000?
Yeah, who the fuck has that?
Nowadays? I mean, some people do, but that's for FHA. That's only 3.5% of the entire purchase price. That's a really low down payment. Okay, over 30 years, your total interest paid would be $742,908.91 over 30 years.
What in the fuck?
In total of 360 payments, that's 12 months.
So you're paying
30 years,
$450,000. You're essentially paying the bank an extra $700,000
on a $486,000 home. You're paying an extra $743,000.
That's fucking
total
nuts, dude.
After 30 years total, would have paid on that home is $1,393,492.14.
And that's why I don't want to buy shit. That's why I don't.
So that doesn't take into account like, okay, after a certain amount of time, you can like get rid of mortgage insurance. I think it's when you pay like a certain amount off your mortgage.
You're considered like low risk.
You can take that off, but that mortgage insurance total would have, that doesn't include, that's not even including interest. That $742,000 is the interest to the bank.
Yes.
That the mortgage insurance is barely anything in that regard.
It's
So,
ridiculous.
bro, yeah, shit, bro.
It's
I don't know what to
absolutely
say.
insane. No, I don't know what to say either, man, because that's an untenable system. You
So,
can't have that. You can't
yeah,
have it.
yeah, I hit him back, and he posted that, and then I sent him like the mortgage calculator and the
Yo, I bet
stats,
you
and I'm
that guy
like, dude,
fucking probably had his parents pay for his shit.
no, 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 he doesn't.
No?
He doesn't own. He doesn't own. He's trying to get money and like get into real estate stuff.
Oh, so he was just saying like, okay, gotcha.
No, he's not wealthy like that at all. No,
I thought he was coming at it from like a
like
vein of like,
he was a real
yeah, a
estate bro.
landlord or something. Yeah, 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 yeah.
No, no, he's trying to get into a home for like he wants to get his own home. Like, right, American dream. But he posted that, and then I'm like, bro, look at if you were actually the actual payments on if you were
Damn,
actually to
you just
buy.
gave
Like,
him a fucking, you
I
just
just
fucking
burst his bubble.
low shouldered him, dude. You just low shouldered him with a fucking reality check, bro.
Yeah. So imagine that same home, and that's how much if someone were to buy that home and then try and rent it out, then the rent's gonna be they're gonna try and rent it out at something that's gonna cover their mortgage, right?
Okay, hold on.
So the rent
But
on that
so this
home
is
is
an
gonna
exponential thing. This is like so if the higher the money, the more you pay the bank. So if I were to do a loan here, hold on what I was looking at, which is 175K,
just
um
go to Google and
30
type in
year.
mortgage calculator.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now.
I think I used
Um
like mortgagecalculator.com or something like that. I went to mortgagecalculator.org is the one I used. And that calculates mortgage insurance, taxes, and all that stuff.
so but I don't think what I'm planning would be that bad. So let's do this. Let's calculate um with
How much are you using just the Google one?
it's actually not giving me what I want right
How
here.
much was that home that you were looking at?
190. So actually it came up right here. So if I do,
What
let's
down
just
payment would you put?
ballpark down payment 35,000, purchase price 175,000. Okay, credit score excellent.
Are you on mortgagecalculator.org?
I'm on amortization.org.
Okay, well let's compare it to home value. How much was it? 190,000
Yeah, and this one's going with 175. Do 175.
for the loan amount or home
Yes.
value?
The loan amount.
Okay, what interest rate are you using?
This is at a 5.25.
Where are you getting a 5.25?
It says the payment of a 30-year fixed
There's
is
nowhere where you can get a 5.25 right
okay,
now.
no, but it's got options here. I was just looking. So it's got a 6.25, 5.25, it's got all these different ones. So which one do you want to look at? I've got all of them. From 4.75 all the way up to 8.
Well, let's see average mortgage rates right now. Um,
Because if I go up to 8%, if I do this,
a 30-year fixed average is 7.5 right now.
okay, so if we
Oh,
look at
well, let's see credit score 800. Let's say 7.1. That's average if you got an 800 and up credit score.
so I'll round up.
Let's just do 7. Let's do 7. Let's do easy number 7.
All right, so this one's saying right here.
And that doesn't include like if the value of your home goes up and they just calculate it and then your property tax just goes up every year.
Right. This one is saying on a $175,000 loan, it is $1,164 per month for 30 years. So I need to calculate what that is actually over 30 years. Hold on. Because the amount of money the bank is making is hidden in there somewhere.
How much did it say?
$1,164 a month
1,164.
for a 30-year, $175,000 loan at 7%.
This one is showing a loan amount of 175,000, interest rate 7%. A payment with mortgage insurance would be 166,000. I mean, sorry, 1,660.
Oh, 600. Damn, I'm not seeing anything that high. I don't know where I'm at then. Okay,
Let
my
me
shit
see.
may be skewed.
Well, but this calculator takes into account home insurance, property tax, mortgage insurance.
Let me just do the quick calculation to see what it would make in this scenario anyway, which is 1164 times 12.
It says 164,000 if I don't take into account property tax.
Dude, no, this is fucked. This is fucked. I just did it. Okay. So even here, $175,000 loan, 7% equates to this payment a month. You times that payment a month, times 12, times 30, 419,000 on $175,000.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. And that's not including property tax. That's not including mortgage insurance. That's not including home
So I'm
insurance.
not doing it.
I'm not doing it. I put those all to zero.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not doing it.
But that's because it's the interest compounding. That's why if you pay in cash or you put it down a big down payment, it doesn't hurt as much. Or if you're able to have someone rent, if you rent it out and have are able to.
I could rent it out, but I should be making that money. I shouldn't be paying the bank anything. What the fuck?
Bro.
The bank, I am a secure human being in America. Look at my credit score. Look at my credit score. You should not be charging me that much
usury,
percent.
dude. You're gonna get me started on
score.
usury. Don't get me started on usury and who is the only religion that's allowed usury back in the day. Okay. Don't get me started on who owns the banks. Don't get me started going down that conspiracy path, bro.
That is actually number 4 on my list of things. We'll talk about it. I gotta rock a piss though.
Okay.
Mr. Producer break.
Hold on. Not yet. Hold on. I gotta pull it up. I got pulled up. Where's the sound?
I hear it.
You hear it?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. I don't hear it. I don't know what happened.
I hear it.
Yo, yo, let me know when you're back. Yo.
Yo. My dude.
Shout out to Tippid Shay. She
We got
said
in the chat?
in the chat.
Oh, shouts out to the chat. Hey,
Tippid Shay, hit that follow button. Hit subscribe to us. She's from the Philippines, bro. I went to her channel. Tippid Shay, Life in the Philippines, Farm and Plants.
okay.
At Tippid Shay.
We have
I'm a
no
half
choice.
Filipino, so
We have-
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, we
Hit
have
that
no choice.
subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We'll
Now
give
we
you a
have to-
follow back.
Now we have to talk about the Philippines. I'm going back, and it's gonna be that's part of my 5-year plan is to be back in the Philippines. So you got to come with me that time, bro. 100%. Like, there's no question.
When are you going?
Even if it's this week. I don't know. I have no idea yet. Sometime between now and
I'll go.
the next 5 years, bro.
I'll go. I have to go.
You have to. You got to come. We're gonna go to Cebu, or actually, we're gonna fly into Manila. Okay, because that's where you fly into. There's no question. You just you fly into Manila.
Can we do like a month trip? Can we do like
Yes,
two?
yes,
Wait.
yes.
Can we do like 2
Yes.
weeks Philippines, 2 weeks Thailand?
Ooh, if you want to, dude. Fuck yeah. Last time I did 3 weeks Philippines, 3 weeks Thailand,
Oh, okay. I like that too.
and then 3 weeks Singapore, 3 weeks Bali, Indonesia.
That's what you did last time?
I did 3 weeks in each country. I did 3 weeks in Philippines.
Wait, you've been to Singapore and Bali?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes, I did 3 weeks in the Philippines to start off. Actually, just kidding. I did 2 weeks in Cabo to start off. So I did 2 weeks in Cabo, and those 2 weeks in Cabo, I planned my whole trip to the Philippines. I bought a one-way ticket to Cabo, and that was the whole point. I bought my one-way ticket to Cabo, and I was going to plan my whole Philippines trip from there. So I flew from Cabo to Manila. That was fucked because I went back to LA and then to Seattle and then to Manila. So that flight, bro, it's about a 14-hour flight. You know what I'm saying? It's no joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's a serious fucking flight, and you're getting some serious fucking jet lag. So you need, and the scientific studies say you need at least 2 weeks to recover from jet lag.
Jet lag's no joke.
It's no joke. But dude, yes, we're going to Manila. We fly into Manila, okay? And we spend a good chunk of time in Manila, and we get our good dose of like big city Philippines right there, okay? Off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go Cebu, a little more rural island, okay? But it's still got a big city. Cebu City still has like 2 or 3 million people.
When I'm in the Philippines, I gotta go visit Ilico Norte. I want to see my mom's hometown.
Where the fuck is that, dude? Let's go.
It's the northernmost
Filipino
of-
island?
Yeah.
I'm
I'll pull it
absolutely
up.
down to go. So we would actually probably go there first then, because Cebu is south of Manila, because Manila is pretty far north. Manila. I don't know if I didn't know that there was anything north of like that island that Manila's on.
Yeah, so let me share screen right now.
Oh yeah.
Here's Manila, right?
Yep.
So
And you
it's
see
like-
Cebu down there?
Yeah,
Yep, Cebu.
right there.
Yeah, beautiful. I spent 2 weeks there.
So Ilico Norte is, I think my mom's like from here, Dog City or
Oh, dude, either way, we're going.
somewhere up here. Where's
So
it's not showing like the states.
but let me show you 2 things that we at least have to do. So we'll go to Manila, we'll go to wherever you want to go, but then the other 2 things we got to do. Just scroll down a little bit. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so this is Ilico Norte. I think she's
Oh, so it's a region.
yeah, it's like a state.
Gotcha. Nice.
I'm pretty sure she's from like I think like around here. This city? I don't know. I gotta ask her. Maybe
So
it
zoom-
was like all the way up.
zoom
Maybe it
back
was all
out.
the way up here.
Ooh, see, dude, this whole place is so beautiful, though. Any place you fucking go, dude, you can drive the fucking coast a lot of the way.
Oh.
Dude, we'll just rent motorbikes, dude. We're gonna rip around this whole fuck. And that's the thing. Do a distance counter, please. Do a distance counter anywhere.
I don't know how to do that on a
Right click,
map.
right click. Measure distance at the bottom.
Oh shit! I didn't know about this.
Yeah, do a distance counter. Just it's not that big, bro. We can rip on motorbikes around here, bro.
Okay.
Like just do yeah, do it anywhere to anywhere and just see how big it is because it's not that big.
24 miles right there.
That is not that big, bro. We were ripping around on motorbikes, dude.
That's tight.
So zoom out a little bit and then go down to Cebu. Oh no distance. Just go down.
Okay.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, clear measurement down past Panay. Okay, Bohol, right there. Stop right there, bro. Listen, Cebu City to Bohol. I took the ferry both places on Bohol. So I took it to the north part and I realized that is not where I wanted to go. So I got back and I went to the south part on the ferry. And it's all beautiful, dude. Every single fucking bit of coastline, of interior jungle. Cebu has just it has the chocolate hills. Dude, type in chocolate hills. Exit out of that bitch and type in chocolate hills. Yeah, right there. No, you're no below it. Chocolate Hills, Philippines. Yeah, Bohol, Philippines, right there. And look at this shit, dude. I drove my motorbike here in like half a day. It's incredible. It almost is like those are burial mounds, dude. It's almost like they are like ancient pyramids when you look out at this landscape.
Dude,
And this
they
is on
very
top of
might. Bro, have you heard of all the like the cave cities in Turkey and Kuyu? They could be just covered with earth, and then we lost them. They got covered.
well, that's what I'm saying. Just look at it, dude. I mean, I went there in 2019, like real shit. I might have been the one that took this video. No, this is 2014. Just kidding. But I have videos on my phone of this. You know,
You should put those on the drive and like screen share next podcast.
next podcast, dude, I will. And it
Those
looks
are
just like
sick.
this. You see it? It goes all the way out into the distance. It's not just right where you're at.
Yeah,
It goes
right
way the
here.
fuck out. Way the fuck out.
Interesting. What do they say they are? Is it volcanic?
Um, there was really no explanation, man. I went to the like cultural center for the Chocolate Hills, which is up on that mountain where you can see like all this shit. Like there's a mountain, there's a super tall hill in the middle. And there really was no explanation, man. I went to the northern part of where was that? That was Bali. I went to the northern part of Bali and they were talking about the volcanic features. So I'm wondering if they're volcanic. But they probably aren't. I don't know, man, to be honest.
Where's Bali?
Bali's down, so zoom way the fuck out. Go down, Indonesia, so zoom in and then zoom in on the bottom part. Bottom, down, 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 down. Nope, more down. Nope. What? There we go. You see it right there? Stop. Zoom out. Zoom in right over on Bali right there.
I don't see it. Where?
So west down at the bottom of the string. Bali's right in the middle. Nope. Zoom out. Down.
Tell me where to move the mouse.
Move down, bro. Move left.
Oh,
Right
okay,
there.
okay.
So there's two volcanoes on Bali, and I visited the western volcano, which you can see right here if you zoom in on Gretek. No. So Bali is the other island.
What is that island?
I don't know. That's the main island. I think that's where Jakarta is. Yeah, Jakarta. That's the main island. That's Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia.
Right there. Okay. That's
Jakarta is the
Indonesia?
capital of Indonesia, but Bali is a separate island. It's totally separate.
Okay.
Even though it looks connected, it's just a little highway.
Protect right here.
Yep, right there, dude. Zoom in, dude. I went fucking up there, bro. Mount Batar. Click on that shit. Click on that bitch. Look at this beautiful view. I would drove my shit up there. I was just fucking mobbing around the mountains, dude.
On top of the mountain?
Yes, and this is a Not on top, not like that. Not quite like that, but like yeah, like that, more like that. Go
Is
down.
that you? Is that a pic of you? 2019, right?
Ah, that is me, dude. How did you know? He's got a bag of fucking cocaine, dude.
Is that you
Um,
again? He's got a brick.
he's got a brick of cocaine, dude. No, but this area, dude, beautiful, man. Absolutely insanely beautiful. It's like you go up. So you go up. You're riding your motorbike up into the mountains, dude. You start at sea level and you go way the fuck up here into the volcano. And it's just a beautiful thing. And we got to do that. So we got to do
How,
those two things. We got to go
so-
Philippines, Cebu, and then we got to go Bali. And then we also have to hit the beach in Bali. The Bali beach is next level. It's everyone's surfing, bad ones everywhere. It's just, I mean, bring your girlfriend. So, and you guys try to hook me up.
bro, she's smart, bro. She is so smart and she's well traveled.
If she's well traveled,
really
can she
good.
survive in Bali and in Southeast Asia?
Oh yeah, dude.
Let's go.
She's
Let's go.
bro.
Bring
She's
her along
smart,
then.
dude. She is like one of the smartest people, and like she's well traveled. She's been living on her own since she was 17. Like
Legend.
she's very self sufficient. She grew up doing like 4-H and FFA.
Oh,
and
4-H, bro. I just bought, dude, I have about 10 gallons of oranges from 4-H. They grew oranges this year for some fucking project. And I have
Yeah,
about 10 gallons of oranges.
she's like raised all different types of livestock, chickens, ducks, sheep. She used to do a lot of
Dude, do they have 4-H anywhere in California?
cut their nuts off and stuff.
I don't think 4-H even exists in California.
Yeah, where she was, she's from San Luis Obispo,
Oh, really?
rural area. Yeah,
Dude, I had never even heard of 4-H before I moved to Montana.
they only have it in rural areas. They probably got it in at like Del Oro or something,
Chico.
Ponderosa,
Del Oro. Yeah, I got you.
Placerville.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
No, but we got to go to the Philippines. We'll put it out, dude. That'll be a off stream
Bro,
conversation.
yo, after this Bitcoin halving, bro,
Dude, are you up?
I mean, I always stay up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not up.
You've been
like
hodl,
that.
bro. You've been
I hodl,
hodl,
bro.
hodl
I
king. Hodl king. My hodl king is probably up a lot right now because I was looking at that number the other day and was like, damn, I should not have sold. But at the same time, dude, it's like, dude, fuck.
Bro. Diamond hands, okay? Diamond hands. To the moon. We're going everywhere. From the moon, you can go to the Philippines. You can go to Indonesia. You go to Singapore. You go to Taiwan. You go to Thailand. You go to Russia. From the moon, when you diamond hands, you take that rocket shit up. You can go to anywhere on Earth because you're out there in
Damn.
fucking outer space,
Dude,
bro.
I don't know how I didn't think about that. I can't believe I did not think about the moon. Fuck.
Diamond
You gotta go to the moon
hands,
first.
We're going to the moon.
You gotta fucking moonshot like but I mean, listen, it's happened for Doge, it's happened for Ethereum a little bit. Bitcoin was kind of insulated from the big swings. But this is a big swing.
Bro, they just got
Is this the
ETF.
biggest swing ever?
Bro, the halving hasn't even happened yet.
But
it
is
happens
this-
in 10 days.
But oh really? But wait, so is this all hype for the halfening? Wait, explain. Bro, break it down to the basics right now. Basics podcast.
Okay.
Basics
So
me.
cryptocurrency segment.
Yes, please.
What Bitcoin is the first ever cryptocurrency blockchain, right? Blockchain technology. Bitcoin's main use case is that it is a vector for peer-to-peer transfer of monetary value. What is monetary value? It's time and effort and work for the
It's work. It is work. It is output.
for the global
Energy output.
for the global economy, right? And this is with Bitcoin and its inception of blockchain technology. It's the first time in human history that you're able to transfer that value peer to peer internationally across the globe using internet without a third party. So before Bitcoin and blockchain technology, if I wanted to send
PayPal.
if I wanted to send money to or monetary, if I wanted to send monetary value of any currency to, let's say, the Philippines, there would be a third party. It would have to be like a check or like like
and then an
money
exchange,
order,
and then an exchange rate.
and
So
there'd
you
be yeah. So there's a
and
third
they
party,
take even whoever exchanges the money takes a piece of it.
large chunk of it. So this is the first time in human history where you can send something
No
peer to
exchange
peer,
rate
peer to peer, and
and
you're
no
gonna
service fee.
there's a little bit of a transaction fee, and that goes to the miners. And what mining is essentially using your computer
Well, that's
energy.
owning, but that was something that happened before you did the transaction.
Yeah,
right?
but okay, so but what mining is basically they're putting up their computers and facilitating transactions for the blockchain, and anybody could do that. That's essentially what mining is. You're using your computer energy and processing power to compute transactions on the blockchain in layman's terms, like the basics.
So wait, holy fuck, I didn't know that. It's not that when you're Bitcoin mining, you're actually like mining new Bitcoin. There's no new Bitcoin ever involved ever.
Well, there is. So that's what the halving is.
No,
So
no, no. But besides the halving, there's no new Bitcoin involved in mining. I thought that you were like solving complex math equations with a computer and expending mass amount of energy in that computer to solve these. I thought there was some sort of actual mining process, but there's not. You're saying that it's just a transaction carrier.
right,
fee.
yeah, you do that. There is like a mathematical algorithm shit that you process,
But
and
you're not aware of that. Your computer is just a host for that process.
yes,
And that's how you make the money. So, oh wow, dude, that's crazy.
but so essentially, like, but without, yeah. So yeah, there is an element of that. It's like a combination of, like, I'm trying to dumb it down a little bit. There is a combination of that, but essentially, what it's doing is processing the transactions on the blockchain. Without the miners, no transactions get processed. So if we lose, say we lose, like if we lost half the Bitcoin mining processing power, the network is going to slow down so much it's going to take longer to send Bitcoin.
Would that slow down? Would that make people, and this is a psychology question, would that slow down in transaction? Would that make people give more value to Bitcoin or less value to Bitcoin? If that transaction process slowed down, is that like a way to disrupt Bitcoin? Is by like
that's that yeah, that's what governments think, because that's one of the reasons why they outlaw it, right?
got you.
Um,
In terms of the person that is facilitating the transfer of money, or the person that is volunteering their computer to do that. So it's more like a seeder than a leecher, if you're familiar with like Pirate Bay, right? So it's like you got seeders
yes,
and you got leechers. So the seeder is the person that is providing
it's the
the
miner.
data to download, and the leecher is the person that is the one downloading the data.
Right.
So is it similar to that process?
I
Kind of,
mean,
not really.
kind of in the aspect that without miners, if there's zero miners, you wouldn't have a blockchain network because no transaction would be able to be processed.
You could form a miner union, and you could
Well,
become a
basically,
union, and so all the Bitcoin holders would have to pay you real money to start mining again, so that they could use their Bitcoin.
no,
No,
because the the big hype about is that it's decentralized. So there could be a miner union, and you could try and hold everyone hostage, but then I could set up
there's
a
still
Bitcoin
going to be
miner.
someone that's the anti-union guy.
I could still, yeah, I could be
Gotcha,
that plumber doing something on my own. I could be that
gotcha,
Bitcoin miner doing it on my own, right?
gotcha.
But there are, so what happens is that there's things that are there's big companies that do Bitcoin mining, and they have their big facilities and they process a lot, and they connect to their own pool net. It's really, I'm getting deep into it, but
This is the basics.
if I have my own there's big companies, they do their own mining and then they get all the rewards from all the processing power that they use and the energy that they expend. And then there's me, I could set something up small in my office or
So there's
garage
always a
and
way
I can
around
join.
it. So
I
there's
can,
never.
but hold on. This is what I'm getting at. I could join a pool. I could join a network of other people doing the same thing that I'm doing. And then when there's a Bitcoin reward and they solve that blockchain block and they get the reward, then that reward is split between all the miners that are connected to that pool.
Gotcha. Okay, so there still is that aspect at play.
But if I can have my own Bitcoin mining machine in my office and not be a part of a pool.
But how
And
often does that happen?
I could potentially get the whole block reward, and I could get like whatever it's at right now, like 7 Bitcoin or something. But that's very, very, very rare.
So, but that would be you hedging your bets on your own ability to do
Right.
something,
It's like
rather
winning a
than
lotto.
the ability of 100 computers.
Right. But I can connect to that pool of 100 computers, and then they get
Have a
that
small
7,
percentage.
and then that gets paid out to me.
Gotcha. Dude, thank you. See, that's the basics. And that's why we're on the basics podcast here, okay? Listen, folks, if you want a more basic breakdown of that, you can't go anywhere. Because
But
that
that's
is
what-
the most basic it gets right there. Thank you.
That's what Bitcoin is. And Bitcoin is pretty much strictly transfer of monetary value, digital gold or currency or
Within its own system. It's isolated. So it's like there's little imagine it like a the multiverse, right? So there's little bubbles on this membrane that where this universe exists, and they're all completely separate. So there's like the US dollar, EU, they're connected. Those ones are connected real strongly. And then there's Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is connected to those, though.
It is, yeah, no, it is, but it's its own universe, though. It is like a nation. It's like its own country.
Right, and it's
like we all signed up for the
too.
Bitcoin country.
It's a democratic economy,
Love it.
right? Because you
So,
can't
hey,
just shut down.
is Bitcoin the currency of Antarctica? Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's talk about Antarctica. Let's break it down. I didn't have this on my notes, but let me add this to my notes. Antarctica. It's thawing. Everything is becoming green. Everything's getting warmer. So Antarctica is the next land that is free for everyone.
And Antarctica is the only continent where all the nations have signed an agreement to no one go and conquer
other than space and the moon. But there is an international agreement that Antarctica is not to be colonized.
Right. So Antarctica is it's like a global. Everybody
phenomenon.
owns it, right?
Yeah, and it's like it's never ever gonna ever exist again. This is a crazy kind of just expression of human ownership, right? It's like it's humans' nature to want to own things in some cultures. Most cultures probably don't even give a fuck about Antarctica because they don't give a shit about owning shit. But all the cultures that care about owning shit, like Spain, Portugal, all of these like world conquerors, that went out on their ships and tried to colonize
Western cultures.
Yeah, all the people that tried to colonize shit, they all care about Antarctica, right? So let's talk about how does Antarctica become claimed and what does Antarctica become? Let's talk about Antarctica.
Okay. I want to go back to blockchain real quick.
Okay, real quick.
Okay, let me address Antarctica real quick. I would say because Bitcoin is global and it's not, can't
be attached to a nation.
It's attached to a nation state. Bitcoin would be the currency of default.
It would be the default,
okay?
Dude. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
And then Antarctica, I think it's just not economically feasible. There is that agreement, but dude, imagine
not yet. But imagine it turns into the tropics,
and then it'll get colonized. I don't think that agreement by whoever wants it bad enough, they will get it.
See, now we're talking war. See, now we're talking, and then we start to talk about bombing Antarctica.
No, but I'm saying if America goes to Antarctica first,
and also. Fucking China goes on the other side, and then guess what? We got to bomb the China side. So now we start.
No, that's what I'm saying.
China side bombs our side.
If we go there first and we colonize it first, and we're living there permanently year round,
No.
Is it economically feasible for another nation state to do the same thing that we're doing?
Yes,
If
absolutely it is.
okay, but listen, do they have the ability? That's the question. If we have the ability and it's economically feasible for us, then we'll do it. If we're the only ones that are able to do it, then we win. If no one else can do it, they can't do anything about it. That's what I'm saying. And I
I
don't think
agree
it's
with that.
economically feasible for anybody to do it right now. That's the only reason why we all agree that okay, it's nobody's.
True. Yes. Oh no. Oh,
But
you're right.
I want
Yes.
to go
Yes.
back to that. I want to
No.
go
No.
back
When
to
you say
that.
that, I agree.
Let me
Yep.
go back
Go
to
ahead.
blockchain real quick. I have to
Yeah.
finish
Yep.
this.
Yep.
So Bitcoin, first ever blockchain, is its value is in its ability to transfer monetary value peer to peer with no third party internationally across the world. Other blockchains and cryptocurrencies like Ethereum or Cardano or Solana, they have that ability too to transfer monetary value, but they also have the ability to show digital ownership of digital goods through NFTs and stuff like that with smart contracts. And then you can get into Web 3.0 and DOT and Polkadot. But Bitcoin, basically, the only thing it can do is digital monetary transfer value. And then other currencies are software, digital blockchain software. And that's where their value is derived, is their software uses.
Gotcha.
Okay. But Antarctica.
No.
Yeah.
No. Thank you for explaining that because you broke it back down, and I did need the breakdown. I needed the breakdown.
So Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency that's not a software company.
Thank you.
All the other cryptocurrencies, every single one,
They're selling the idea.
They're selling the idea. They're selling their ability for smart contracts and their ability to do decentralized finance, their ability to blockchain gaming, meme coins. Those are all software companies. They're software companies. So you're essentially it's like new age stocks in a way. Kind of different, but kind of same. They're not the same. It's different. It's just different.
If I would be surprised, I'd be very surprised if there's any shitcoin company that offered a digital currency that has actually succeeded. Ethereum, I don't think that you can qualify any of these Bitcoin like modulations as shitcoins. Like I would say that there's a fine line, right, between like a coin that is invested in some sort, and because when you say coin, you're saying a coin is equivalent to a software company in a lot of cases. But I think that there are certain software companies that have the best interest of that coin in mind, right? So it's
right, and those would be the ones like in the top 10. Those would be the big ones. Those would be like Ethereum.
So you say that there's not that many of those doing that?
No.
So there's like 10 of them? Oh shit, bro.
No,
fucked.
There's a few, but it's like how many apples are there? There's one Apple and there's Samsung. So there's Ethereum and then there's Cardano or there's Binance Smart Chain, right? But yeah.
No, and all I was kind of asking there is that is it a black hole in terms of like talent? Is this going to be where talent goes to die again, like Silicon Valley? Is this going to be a place where people just go to freaking spin their wheels to try to make a buck and not actually contribute anything to society? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what meme coins are.
Yeah. So is this another meme coin? Is like the not the halvening, but is the perpetuation of all of this an effort in futility? Or is all of this a good effort that we need to stay trying to pursue? Like this whole decentralized currency.
It's a good effort. It's a good effort. So there's like these big, essentially like blockchain companies like Ethereum. And then that's where you get into like layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 0. So Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, Solana, those are Binance Coin, those are all layer 1s. That's where you see like the big monetary value and ability to send money every which way. Then there's layer 2s, and that's where you see like certain types of different digital ownerships, and those are all built on. So layer one is like the blockchain ecosystem, and then things are built on top of it. And those things
So it's
that
like-
are layer two, well, those things that are layer two, they can have their own coin too. So like Solana is now the major ecosystem, layer one ecosystem for all the new meme coins for this bull run. And then all those meme coins are built on the Solana blockchain ecosystem. So those would be considered layer twos. But that's the crazy thing with decentralized blockchain ecosystems and finance, is that because it's decentralized, it can't be controlled ever by the SEC or government institutions. As long as
'Cause it's
people
just
want to as long as people want a meme coin trade, they have the ability to meme coin trade. It can never be stopped ever. As long as you're
Yes,
connected to the
yes.
internet, it can't be stopped. If
So,
you go
but-
to the only way if you go, they can tell centralized exchanges to not support that coin, but there's things as DEXs, decentralized exchanges, and wallets
We'll
where
still
you,
always have an exchange.
and then you could swap it back to
Always
coins
have an
that,
exchange.
that are
Someone is always willing
ability
to take the risk.
connect to centralized exchanges like Coinbase and then convert
Yep.
back to dollars.
Yep.
It's,
Okay.
it's decentralized gambling in a way, and
In a
pump
way.
and dumps and Ponzi schemes. It is for a lot of it, and it can never be stopped from now into infinity. It can't be stopped.
I love it. As long as the internet exists, it cannot
Right,
be stopped because it is a purely internet-based idea. So if the internet were to cease, if there were no more, if every circuit got fused, right? Solar flare, no more Bitcoin, right? Just to be clear, or does it exist on a hard drive somewhere? Can you plug it back into something you build afterwards, and then, or is there anyone that knows that?
I mean, I from what I hear, I guess you can, but
So like
Like,
if someone
are you
has
gonna-
a
at that
record, like
point-
the most recent update on their shit that survives the solar flare,
then you can start it back up.
and then they rebuild the internet, and then that's the first thing that comes back up because everyone else is like, oh, paper currency means nothing because the whole society has collapsed. So paper money means nothing off the bat. But if someone starts the internet back up and they plug that back in, and we're back to square one on that part, then it's like having gold. You know what I'm
Potentially.
saying?
Yeah, potentially.
Potentially.
But I think if the internet goes out nowadays, like there's a lot bigger things at stake than whatever.
Okay.
Like if the internet goes out, we're talking about like economic collapse, societal collapse on like a grand scale. You know, if the internet goes out, I would bet whatever caused that, it's causing
That's the problem.
at least
That's the problem.
dude, at least 1 billion people are dying if the
Damn.
internet goes out.
Damn.
Not solely because we don't have the internet
I
anymore,
think
but
you're- I
because
think
like
you're not
something
wrong.
fucking happened.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Something
Whatever caused
physically.
that had to cause as much damage equal to that. I do got to take a piss.
Me too.
I got a lot of shit. We can come back, or I can save it for next week.
No, we come back, bro. We
Okay,
haven't
we
had one
come
in a
back.
while.
Okay, let
Yeah.
me take a piss. Mr. Producer, see emergency meeting.
You make the best shows. You got all them hoes. You bring the feeling, Mr. Producer, to the emergency meeting. Mr. Producer, you make the best shows. Mr. Producer, you bring all them hoes. Mr. Producer, you're gonna bring the feeling, Mr. Producer, to the emergency meeting.
Ew.
Ayo!
Hey.
America.
Dude, you still got light out? Is that a window? Is that sunlight?
Yeah, it still got sunlight, dude.
I mean, I think there's still a little bit of sunlight up there. I am in the basement, though. It's hard for me to tell sometimes, man.
It's 6:15 here. I got sunlight still.
Dude, I'll get on a phone call. I'll be on hold for an hour. And next thing you know, it's like, dude, I'm off work. You know, it's crazy. Gotta love it. So question. Now that we have taken are we pivoting off of Bitcoin, or do you have anything left to say?
No, I don't want to talk about Bitcoin.
Okay. So my question is
Antarctica? Are we going back to Antarctica?
no. We can move forward. If you think Antarctica is connected to Bitcoin, we can move forward. But I was gonna ask a disconnected political question.
No,
about
I was just
Antarctica.
gonna say, yeah, we have that agreement in Antarctica, but I think it's only because it's not economically feasible.
It's too expensive.
It's
is
too
what you were saying.
expensive.
So
And if there was any
but I want
like
to dig into
reason,
that. I want to dig into that.
or
So what
or
is
there's
the reason?
aliens there, or there's aliens there, or that they found something there and they don't want everyone to see it because it'll cause societal
Bullshit.
upheaval.
No. They have found nothing there. It is just fertile land waiting for global warming to happen because we just came out of an ice age. Can you pull up a graph of like global temperatures?
Bro, you
over the
pull
last...
up a graph, bro. You got a computer now. You
Fuck.
pull up the graph.
I'll pull up a graph.
You're Mr. Producer.
Oh, I can share screen on this.
Yeah, you
am
can share
I
screen,
an
dude.
equal player? I thought you were like admin.
I'm admin. I can boot your ass, but you can share screens.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up some shit.
I'm tired of doing this shit, bro.
Yeah, no, you're good, bro. I
You're
get paid
finally
for this now.
not on an iPhone.
Yeah,
This is the
no, I
first
get-
time you're actually on a computer.
I get paid to do this shit now. But let's just consider some graphs, okay? If we're going to talk about Antarctica, because there are very many things to think about when we start to consider this land mass at the bottom of the world. Okay, so Antarctica. I probably have to do it on the same browser that I'm on. I can't share a screen from Chrome to, or wait, can I?
Yeah, you can. You could do whatever window. You can share by windows. So if you got different monitors pulled up, you could share that screen.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, hold on here. Live troubleshooting. Never done this before. So I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna try to share.
And then you go down to your bar on Zoom, and then you click on the green button. It should say share screen.
Oh, and it's gonna give me an option.
Yeah. And then over on the right-hand side, if there's a video, you could click like optimize for video and sound. There's no video, then you don't need to click it.
All right, let me do this one.
Look
All right, what do you
at
see? Is that
that,
my
dude.
porn history?
Look at that.
Is this it?
Yeah, you're showing your Bing though. Yeah.
Can you see me typing?
I can see you typing. Let's
All
go. I got some team help now.
No, listen, bro. This is my job, dude. This is what I've been doing. This is why I haven't been podcasting. It's because I've been learning how to do this shit. Like, for real. I'm not even joking. Like, everything that you already do for the podcast, I had to learn how to do. I literally did. Okay, so
You should have put
let's
that in your
go.
resume, like podcast co-host.
No, because
Mr.
then it would
Producer number
reference the
2. podcast producer.
My anti-Semitic rants from podcast episode
They
10.
probably agree with you, bro. You live in Montana. Start talking about usury, and they're like,
Fuck. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. 50,000 year timeline of temperature. We're coming out of an ice age is all I'm really trying to say here.
Yeah.
And the fact that we are coming out of an ice age, as well as, can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So this, can you see this as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
Your
that's
email.
not good. Yeah. Let me leave that.
Just hit enter and then you can click it. You can fix
Sorry,
it later.
Jordan, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, bro. God damn it. Let's just look at some images here. Let's look at some graphs. Okay, so
Is that a whoa. I need to comment on this. Without reading the description of the graph and the title of the graph and the X and Y axis, is that
it looks about
is that
the
the is that the Bitcoin timeline? Is that a 4-year
Yes.
increment in the halving?
Actually, Jordan, I was secretly searching Bitcoin timeline, and this is the halving.
You could have just pulled up Bitcoin chart timeline and it would have been exactly the same.
No, I could have just pulled up any chart of anything and like a heart rate. This is like a heart rate. This is like a heartbeat.
Hey, oh look! If you want to get meta with it, talking about warming and cooling of the Earth and heartbeats and life on the Earth.
Yep.
It's a pretty similar chart.
Yeah, it's not really, because look at this one. This is what I was more going for. Is like the Ice Age graph where it shows you. Why the fuck can I not see this shit, bro? I'm on a fucking DNS, and this is bullshit. So everyone is looking at everything I'm doing, and they're also monitoring everything I say here. But it's okay. I don't give a shit. Save image as.
Why are you saving it?
Because I need to show it to you. I couldn't show it to you.
Yeah, you can. Just click on it.
I tried.
Okay, right click.
Open a new tab.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
here.
no, right,
here?
no.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. No,
Yeah, or you can right click. Right click. Look, I Mr. Put you on. Right click that. Or go back to the first one. Go back to the first page you're on with all the pictures. Pick whatever one, right click it, and then you can go open image in new tab and it'll only display just the image.
No way.
I'll go to that
dude.
tab.
No way.
And then you can zoom in.
Let's go.
With that image that you
well,
picked.
that's pretty fucked because this one's better. This one looks a little better.
No, it's not. That image you picked is a shitty image. It's like 800 pixel wide.
So are you telling me the people doing this research only can upload in fucking 180p?
They're so behind the times.
But look at this drop off. Okay, so like clearly we had a very cold spell, right? Millions of years ago.
I can't wait. What's the unit of measurement for this? I can't read it.
I can't either.
It's not
It's
millions.
in relation.
It's not.
to present.
Hold up. You said millions of years ago, and it says at the top, last 50,000 years.
Yeah. Not millions.
Fake
That's
news.
my bad. That's my bad. No, I'm talking about. Sorry, not millions, dude. Hundreds.
I get it though.
Possibly tens of thousands. Because this line.
What's confusing is that it's the charts backwards. You would think that present time is at the far right, but present time is at the far left.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see how it goes
for
to
sure,
zero?
for sure. Who the fuck made this graph? Wait, I thought it was saying what I wanted it to say. Hold on. Can you still see what I'm doing? Like clicking through tabs?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Give me a 1 million year.
Yeah. So this is what I'm doing behind the scenes when I'm pulling up stuff when we're talking, and then I have stuff already pulled up. I'm doing this as we're talking.
Okay, see, that's incredible. And I respect you so much for this. and you know I respect you, bro. I've always said I
now you know the pain, dude.
But
No,
I do respect you big time, though.
This is
and
actually
I've always said that.
This is actually really cool that we could both do this now. Now that you finally have a computer.
Yeah, well, no, this is only because my
behind
boss is
the times caveman from Montana. You have a computer now.
Guess what? We both know how to share screen. Holy shit. Okay, so let's just look at these last little squiggles over here. You see where my mouse is at?
Yeah.
Because this is really what I'm trying to look at is this. Okay. Because obviously shit was way fucking hotter back in the day. We're nowhere near that now. Okay. Are we good? Are we following this graph? Or
yeah.
do we need more context?
Is the
Because
is the present day on the far right?
yes. Yep. Hold
Zoom
on
out a
here.
little bit. That's too much. Yeah, right there.
So present day, the fluctuation is pretty much null. So that last little fluctuation, you see that the very last squiggle right here?
So we're still like pretty cool.
Yeah, no, we're on the come up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
from
if you're
from like
looking at
from
it,
from
there's
the
way higher
historic
points.
bottom.
There's way higher points. That's what I'm saying.
There is much higher points. Yes,
Way higher.
way fucking higher, which is crazy, dude. This is max greenhouse effect. This is where there are 10-foot palm trees. So the extension right here, 65 million. You see this down here?
10-foot palm trees are pretty short.
10-foot palms on the palm trees. Like each individual leaf
Giant. Yeah, yeah.
was 10 foot long.
So
but
we
you see
want
this right
global
here.
warming. That's what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing, dude.
Fuck, wait.
Bring the Giants back, dude.
the
Elohim,
Giants back.
bro. The Anunnaki, bring them back, dude.
I
They
do
like warm
respect.
weather. They like
I-
tropical warm weather.
I do respect that, and I want to bring them back. I really do.
I won't
because
interrupt anymore.
because they knew how to carve rock way better than us, bro. It's like, what did we lose? How have we lost so much from the Anunnaki or whoever the civilization was that was influencing the Incas and the Aztecs,
Egyptians,
and the Mayans?
and they found some in Japan too.
Did they?
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying, dude. How is it consistent across? So,
And
you've
in
been
China
saying
and
this
in
since we
Turkey.
were in Mountain Mike's cooking pizza. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, my boy Jordan has been saying this since we were in Mountain Mike's cooking pizza.
Bro, I'm
in
Mr. Put you
2014.
on, bro. I'm Mr. Put you on. I tell
No,
people
I know.
at work.
But did
I
I?
know
But
you.
did I ever really doubt you though, or was I always open minded? I was always open minded,
Yeah,
wasn't I?
you listen to me,
I
rant.
listened to you.
No, that's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm
I
saying.
may have said nah.
Not even this stuff. I talk about. I'm just saying at work or in general. I talk to people about things, and like they think I'm an way out there conspiracy theorist, and then it comes out like a year later. And I'm talking about like people at work, or just like people that I like will talk to, and then it comes out a year later, and they're like, "Oh, you were talking about this." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, you should have fucking invested, bro."
I'm Mr. Put You On. So change
I'm
that
not
to
Mr.
all of
Producer.
your.
I'm not Mr. Producer. I'm Mr.
I'm
Put You
Mr.
On.
Fucking Put You On. Change that to all your usernames if possible. But all I'm saying down here, bro, is this bottom corner. So we are still in a ice age, right? So you see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because this time frame, you can also tell it's way exaggerated. So this is equivalent to about
A fraction of a
this
sliver.
much. Yeah. So, but we are at a dip. We are at a very big dip. So we're below this right here.
Mm-hmm.
We're below that dip over here. So this is just like a quaternary event. This was not a extend. It was an extinction event. Like things died for sure. But it was not a mega extinction event like the 65 million year ago event, which is not. I mean, that's not categorized on here.
You know what I find interesting about that 65 million mark on this graph is that you would assume if there's a large meteoric impact that there would be a global cooling afterwards, and it doesn't show. Instead, it shows like a small dip, but then it goes in like there's like a exponential
the greenhouse
increase.
effect. No, the greenhouse effect comes back because all of the heavy particles settle, right? And then you're left with the light particles, which they're still in the air, right? So everything heavy falls back down because of gravity. And I'm just talking gravity here. Okay. We're talking pure gravity from a volcanic event. Is that what we're talking about?
Not volcanic.
Or sorry, from a ground, like something with soil. So like an event of soil being expelled into the atmosphere. Or
Right.
topsoil, ground soil. It does go below topsoil though. It does go down to like rock. Like that event when that asteroid hit the Earth, it did go beneath topsoil. It hit in the Yucatan Peninsula, so it penetrated the water, it penetrated the ground, it threw rock into the air. So I'm assuming that there was a pretty quick settling of that heavy rock, right? So that's probably that event does take place over a certain amount of time. Okay. So you have the rocks that are disrupted from the Yucatan Peninsula strike, which again, it was water. So a lot of that energy is absorbed by the vapor of the water transforming into steam, right? So you have to consider that as well, why it doesn't show up as a mass extinction or just as a mass temperature dip. It was a mass extinction event at the same time that it was not a temperature dip, right? So, because you can have both things be true at the same time, where the temperature doesn't have to change for a lot of shit to die because an asteroid hit the Earth. You know, there's a lot of other confounding variables. Temperature is not the only variable there. But as you can see, should I have you already seen all this? I can stop sharing. So I'll go ahead and stop that. But Antarctica is going to become the most habitable place on Earth within the next. I mean, I think humans will still be here by the time, because if you start talking about millions of years, I'm not sure if humans will be here in a million years. I think we might blow ourselves up.
No, I think we're gonna be here.
We have to leave Earth, though.
I think we're gonna be like bionic though.
Yeah, but we gotta leave. We gotta leave Earth.
Engineered. Why?
Because I think we're gonna fucking blow ourselves up, dude. It's Cold War. Always. It's always Cold War. As long as nukes exist, it's always Cold War.
Yeah, but I don't think even if we blow ourselves up, I don't think everyone's gonna die.
Really?
I think, dude, there's so many bunkers in Earth.
True.
I think just the elite that have bunkers will be able to.
So if we take into consideration uranium half-life, which is about after an atomic bomb, I think it's like 30, 40 years, right? Where it's like toxic still. Or what? Wait, how old is Chernobyl? That's still toxic.
I don't, but like animals adapt though. Supposedly there's like animals running around in that area and they're fine.
That's true. I've heard of that as well.
But it's like if you subscribe to like the YDB impact theory, if it was a comet impact fragmented above the North
Peninsula.
American ice caps, or
no. There's a strike history for this one, bud.
I'm saying, but that's recent.
The 12,000 year.
Yes, the one that like Graham
not the
Hancock,
65 million year, the 12,000 year.
The one that Graham Hancock talks about.
Yep.
Like humans, like supposedly that's like when all civilization, like the pyramids, the Sphinx,
we were on the come. Tepe, we were on the rise.
All those megalithic stone structures align to true north astronomically with celestial, like Orion. I'm drawing a blank. What do you call them?
The North Star, Polaris.
Well, yeah, they align to true north, and so they're off by
magnetic north.
No, not magnetic north, true north.
Gotcha.
Because the pole is shifting, right? This pole, right. Dude, it's off by like 20 something degrees now.
Yeah, if you're talking about like the rotational axis of the Earth, like the line that goes where through it's spinning, then yes. So that's like true north.
They align to true north, and they also align, like the pyramids align to the constellations. They all align to different constellations on the spring equinox. So the pyramids align to Orion, the three pyramids with the three stars of Orion's belt, right? It's like the same time period, like it's like 12,000 BC or 10,000 BC or something like that, or 12,000 years ago, around 10,000 BC. The Sphinx points to the constellation of Orion, spring equinox, same time. So does Angkor Wat in wherever the Cambodia aligns to the constellation of Draco. Bro, there's these megalithic structures that all align to certain constellations.
You said the keyword.
Time period.
All that I need to see to be convinced as a rational person, I consider myself. Listen, Jordan, you can classify me however you want.
Communist, bro. I'm just kidding.
Socialist.
what I was saying is like, so there was I'm just saying there was human evidence back then, and then we went through an extinction event, and we survived it. That's all I was bringing up.
That's all I'm saying too. Okay, so what you're saying is that there is ancient knowledge. Okay. And we have lost that. So all that I need personally,
and that we have the ability to survive extinction events.
Yes. And all that I need personally to know that, okay, is to look at the current level of stone masonry, let's say, okay, or even carpentry. But let's take stone masonry as an example. What they're doing, for Notre Dame, right? The cathedral in France that was burned down.
Right. Not all the way down, but there was a bad
not fire. All the way down, but a lot of the stone was compromised. So they have stone masons, okay, trying to rebuild what was done not less than 200 or 300 years ago, in their same exact location, right? And they're almost unable. So it is an exercise in the best stone masonry we have today to try to imitate just Notre Dame, let alone what you have in Peru or in Egypt or anywhere else where you have megalithic structures. There is nothing
individual
today.
Stones.
There is nothing that is contemporary. There is no contemporary equal to what we see that has already been built.
When it comes to stonework like that,
stone masonry, exactly.
There's nothing. Is it considered?
There's nothing.
Is it considered? Is masonry considered cement? Though
I think it's stone shaping. I thought it was stone shaping.
Masonry consists of building structures from single units that are laid and bound together, and then it says with mortar.
With mortar,
brick, so this stone, would be and concrete mortar. Blocks. Which I guess it would still be considered masonry, though. They don't. But the crazy thing is that they have these jigsaw stones and they fit together without mortar.
Any mortar, zero mortar. So that is kind of where I'm at. Is that there's clearly a signal loss. It's like I'm looking at it from a 21st century point of view, right? There's signal loss between where we used to be and where we are now. There's signal loss. We are not as good as we once were.
So,
okay? And that's it. And we were not as good as we were.
100%. Yeah, I agree with that, dude.
We were not as good as we were. And that's the fucking bottom line barrel. And you can make whatever you want out of that statement, but it is unequivocal that we are not as good as we were at shaping stone. And why the fuck is that?
Not just like shaping the stone, but they align it to perfectly true north. They put it at certain. They put them on ley lines. They align it to constellations. King. They align it perfectly to constellations. The pyramids. I don't even remember all this stuff, but the pyramids and the way they're built and the size of them are basically a mathematical geometric time capsule.
A ratio. Yeah.
Time capsule of like the speed of light, the size of the earth, like how far we are from the sun, dude. There's so much information that could be deducted from it.
There's a lot of information there, right?
Yeah.
Lots of information if you want to dig. However, all that I'm saying, and I'm boiling it down even beyond that, which I agree with everything you do say, that there is a higher level of complex knowledge associated with all of these old structures. But all that I'm saying is that if you are a skeptic, if you don't believe in this shit, then just believe in the one fact that they were better at fucking chipping stone than us.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Do you know
how the fuck could anyone 100 years ago be better at chipping stone than a computer? Huh? Tell me that. Tell me that right now. And I'll fucking bend over backwards and jerk my own dick off. Anyway, sorry. I apologize. I'm on a recorded line. This is all used for training purposes. I'm so sorry.
Do you know who Jimmy Corsetti is from Bright Insight YouTube channel?
No.
So I'll like send you his stuff later, but he talks about a lot of this stuff, and he has a he talks about our ability to move stone now versus the stone that ancient cultures were using to like build the pyramids or the obelisks, where there's like they have like 1,000 ton stones or
Yeah.
hundreds of ton stones,
Yeah.
where the biggest stone that and they're shaped perfectly, right? They're
Of
shaping
course.
it like they're shaping it in the ground out of the quarry.
It's
Like you
almost
look at
like
the
they know the rock that it's going to.
right. So they like in the quarry, they're shaped. This is something we don't do. We take the rock out of the ground and then we shape it.
Exactly.
Back then,
They
the
were
rock is
shaping
still
it
in the ground.
out of the quarry,
They
Jordan.
they literally shape
That's
it in the ground
incredible.
and
I'm
then
gonna
they
write that
take it
down.
out.
I gotta write that down. Hold on. That's a
And
genius insight right there.
and then we try and
Hold
move
on.
these stones. We try and move these stones, and we have like he goes over that last one was my own thought, but he in his videos he talks about how when we do move it, we need all these like complex things, and we could barely move it this hunk of rock, and then these guys like moved 1,000 ton stones out of this quarry 500 miles.
So that's a quick escalation in terms of what you're trying to explain, right? So there's two things we're trying to explain: either the shaping of the stone or the moving of the stone.
Right? Yeah, those are
There's
separate things.
yeah, I would think they're separate things. Um, and when you look at like places like Machu Picchu, it's probably the case that the stone was there.
But there's
right?
layers. There's different age layers in Machu Picchu.
No, of course there is. Yes, and there's different technique levels that
We've
go
talked
along
we've
with
talked
that.
about this on the pod before.
I don't remember that, but I don't remember half of the
Okay,
pod.
I'll pull it up.
No, pull it up. But what my main thought would be is that Machu Picchu is working with the material that is currently available to them versus where Egypt was working with materials that were not available to them and they had to import those materials. So the import process is kind of the main question, right? If we're going to boil this down to the main question, because I don't think that either of us doubt the ability of ancient civilizations to shape stone, you know? I think that both of us understand that 12, 15,000 years ago, somehow, they had the ability to shape stone better than we do. And if you ignore that, now we're left with, the other option.
The other option.
The other option could be many things. I do kind of also have to rip one.
From the weed pen or a poop or your pee?
I got to rock a fluid.
Okay, hold on. I got this right here. It's hard to see. Let me pull this up. Before I gotta go pee too, but I got it up right here. Okay, so speaking about Machu Picchu, there's layers to when things were built, okay, and how they were built. Okay, conventional archaeology says that stuff that's lower that you're digging up from lower
It's older,
right? Because of sediment layers and stuff on top of it, and that's how we build. We build on top of things, right? Can you see my screen right now?
I do, yes. It looks
So
awesome.
if you look right here, the older stuff is on the bottom. It's the giant stonework where it fits perfectly together, jigsaw pattern, right? No mortar. It has these weird knobs that we see everywhere. We see these in Egypt. We see these in the weird polygonal stonework in Japan and in Sacsayhuaman, Machu Picchu. But you see these giant stones right here? The most advanced technique is on the bottom. And then if you go up here in the corner, you see the stuff that was laid on top of it. These
Bullshit.
stones, These stones are like bricks. They're square, every single one of them. And there's mortar. It's probably hard to see over Zoom, but there's mortar in between them all. And they're not fit perfectly like the bigger stones, which are the most precise, heaviest, hardest to work with.
So does this not call into question everything you've ever been taught anywhere?
It does. That's why I'm so interested in it.
This calls into question the idea that there is a continuum of human knowledge and that we are always advancing, right? Because we're not always advancing, because there is room for degradation right here, as you see right in front of you.
The biggest stuff, like the lesser advanced stoneworking technique
is more recent.
Is more recent.
That's crazy, bro. I got to rock one.
I got to rock one too.
All right, give me 10. I do have a whole list of shit to get to, and we can also save it. But let's go. Sorry, dude. I gotta go all the way fucking to Timbuktu to go to the bathroom.
You chilling, bro? You're a PlayStation guy. You never played Xbox,
Never in my life.
bro. You would love the Halo series. Did you know the Halo series is all about ancient humans?
I was looking at watching that on Netflix, but I never got into it.
No, that's not it, that Halo shit doesn't is not like that's non-canon.
So I did play. I remember one scene where I was in a library and I had to shoot a bunch of fucking little fucking things.
Probably grunts.
Halo 1. Yeah, grunts.
Halo 4 gets deep into like the history of where the human race originates
On the ring?
in the Forerunners, and no, they don't originate on the ring. The ring is a Forerunner thing, but basically going back is
I remember the ring. That's all I remember.
It is the humans are from Earth. Earth is our home planet, but there's going back, we were super advanced in the past, and there was a galactic war between. So the Forerunners wanted like humans to take over as their progenitors of the galaxy, and then there's Covenant. The Covenant is actually a religion and a group of different alien species, and there was like a huge galactic war between the Forerunner humans and Covenant, and basically humans lost the war. And
have you ever watched Battlestar Galactica?
No.
Bruh.
I want to, but like I don't have much time.
No, watch it with your girlfriend. Watch it with your girlfriend. Put the first episode on and say, listen, my love of my life. This is the best fucking show of all time. Watch this.
I want to watch that. I want to watch Stargate. I want to watch Dragon Ball.
No. Don't watch anything else other than Battlestar Galactica, bro. It's 4 seasons. You have no excuse. No one that is living has any excuse to not watch it. It's 4 seasons. That's it. And they're 12 episodes each. So it's like, bro, come on. Just watch that shit.
Okay. I think let me finish about Halo.
Yeah, sorry.
So about Halo, so there's a galactic war between and these are like the ancient humans, and the ancient humans were like super advanced. This was like the time of Atlantis and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Moving the stones, building them out like how we were talking about. And we were a space-faring civilization, and we had high tech. And then we lost the war, and basically the Forerunners and the Covenant took away our technology and like reverted us back to Stone Age man. And then we had to rebuild on our own. That was our
only thing we had left that proved anything was shit buried under the dirt.
Yeah, in the pyramids.
Yeah. I like it. No, I think that's dude, listen, man, if we're talking about hold on, shit. I just gotta fucking all right, we good. Yeah, dude, the only thing that I've heard to contradict that theory is like the Bible. So I agree.
No, but the Bible, bro.
No, the flood does not. No, they don't line up. Doesn't make sense. Listen.
Listen. The in the Bible, humans had an advanced civilization, and
did they?
Yeah, dude. The time of Noah, we were advanced as fuck.
Were we? I didn't read that part.
Well, at least during the Tower of Babel, the Tower of Babel, we all spoke the same language, and we had massive skyscrapers of the sky, space towers, space elevators, potentially, you know. And
dude, I'm not gonna give the Bible that much credit. I can't do it.
In the Bible, there's times where to dumb it down, in the Bible, there's times when civilization has reached grand heights and high technology.
Yes.
And then when
you say high tech, bro, that's where I start to draw the line.
And then
I can't do that.
And then we have some sort of cataclysm.
Yes, agreed. The flood.
In the Bible, it says brought on by God, right?
Right.
It can be whatever, but there is cataclysm. We're at a certain point. Basically, we're at a certain point in
civilization falls,
and then the civilization falls, and we have to restart again, and multiple times.
Does it say that multiple times?
Well, the Great Flood in the Bible is a different time period than the Tower of Babel when we have to restart.
And they're saying it fell both times. That's like
there's multiple times where civilization has fallen in the Bible.
Okay. I respect
that. And that's Old Testament.
No, and I respect that interpretation. I think that's an accurate interpretation. So now I have to reframe my thoughts and ideas relating to this. So just give me 2 seconds here. So if you're saying that the advanced civilization part was always there from even before the Bible, right? So because my whole thing is like advancement, maybe, but why isn't there a record? Why are we not why are we not digging up Coke bottles? Like a bottle of Coke, why is that not in the fossil record? Because it's within the last 100 years. So if we're talking about fossil record level events, which are old, why is there no record? And that's my main concern. However, I do completely align with the idea that something fucking happened, dude. There was something. There had to be something. There had to be something, right? Because so if you had to boil it down to one thing, why don't we know how to carve rock like that anymore? If you had to boil it down to one singular or like maybe 2 or 3 singular things, why
was it?
Yeah, or no, just like why don't I know as a person? Why was I never taught masonry like my forefathers that clearly built this? Like why is it a Y2K? Is it an extinction event?
Yeah, so
like
there was
recently. So it's that 12,000 year cutoff.
Yeah, so there the YDB impact theory is that there was a comet.
YDB. Sorry.
YDB, younger driest boundary.
I said
impact
Y2K.
theory.
Holy fuck.
But no, it's
my bad. That's my bad.
Similar idea though, right? It's still a similar idea. That there was a comet that fragmented, hit and above the North American ice caps, lots of like air bursts, and then potentially a crater in is it like Canada or Greenland where they found the 19-mile wide crater
and the crystals surrounding the area from the high pressure and heat.
And so this was at the end of the last ice age, which we're still coming out of.
12,000. And that's what I tried to show earlier on the graph, and I couldn't find a good graph for it, but that's what I was trying to show. And is that we were coming out of an ice age.
And so if there's something from outer space that it could be an airburst like Tunguska, or even if it hit it or whatever, when something from outer space.
I pronounce it Tunguska.
But look,
I'm just kidding,
rapid melting of the ice caps, global sea level rises. Cultures back then would have considered it a massive flood, a great flood. Where does all the civilization on Earth, for the most part, build itself?
Near
water, whether it be on the ocean or rivers. Most of it's on the ocean.
Yep.
And if the sea level rises 400 feet in a day,
you're going to notice that
civilization, like 3/4 of the civilization of Earth is going to die in a massive tsunami event,
If it's a tsunami, yeah, for sure. 100%.
Or I'm assuming it's a tsunami if it raises that fast, that
in
quickly.
The places where a wave forms, yes, but also sea level rise can just happen gradually, and you can get out of the way and you can escape. But yes, where it does become that sort of a phenomenon, you're dealing with millions dead, and that's at a time where there wasn't that high of a human population. There wasn't billions, there was less than a billion people, at all of these points in time that we're talking about where there's cataclysm. We're talking about wiping out the human race down to a finite amount of people, right?
Yeah.
So what sort of other I don't know what you call them, barrier events, or events that allow. So Tunguska is the most recent, right?
Right, which is pretty small
compared to 65 million, which is
and small compared to the YDB impact.
YDB, which is 65 million, which is the
that's the one.
Oh, younger Dryas, not the Yucatan.
Yeah.
So, right.
The one I'm talking about is 12,000, 13,000 years ago.
Okay.
which
at
is
that
what
point,
which that's the time period where all these megalithic structures are coming
so
from.
was it an EMP event as well? Did
The
they have electromagnetic infrastructure
well, there's a
that
theory
got
that
wiped out?
there are some people that think that it wasn't an actual impact event and that it was actually a solar flare. There's that idea too.
Which would wipe out any electrical infrastructure, which would leave us with only the rock and the stone. Right? Because I'm trying to think if I was going forward, dude, right now, I have so much electronic waste coming out of my department here. Phones, computers, hard drives, they're all getting left. They're all going to the landmine or to the the fucking the landfill. And there would have to be a record of electronic communication. Maybe, but maybe not. If it was a solar flare event, maybe not. Anyway,
So the YDB has two interesting temperature points. Let me share my screen on this.
oh, okay, let's go. Let's fucking go. I got a couple other notes to hit before we end, but yes, let's go.
So can you see my screen right here?
I can.
So current is 0 on the axis, 10,000, or not current, but like more recent on the chart. And then going back in time, you go further right. So 13,000 BC or BP before present, there's a massive drop in temperature. Okay, so this is a time of like sharp, rapid global cooling. There was like some sort of event that created some sort of like nuclear winter, just to use a term for it, right?
I think, well, if you're gonna go, you're going off the dotted line, right? The dotted line.
That's for 13,000. That's just showing the time period. So
Gotcha.
if you're looking at these lines, you see a red. Let's look at red. That's temperature. There's a sharp decrease in temperature globally. And then you see over the next couple thousand years, it's steadily increasing again. And then there's another event, 11,500 BC, just before, where there's a sharp increase in temperature. So some people I've heard talk about how there could have been a comet thing that happened where it created a global cooling event, and then there was a solar flare after, which created the greenhouse effect and global warming. Or I don't know exactly, but there's two events during this Younger Dryas time period. There's a global cooling event, sharp rapid decrease in temperature, and then a sharp rapid increase in temperature during the Younger Dryas time period.
I cannot believe that this graph is going right to left in terms of time frame. That is what I cannot believe. But yes, no, what you're saying here about the Younger Dryas gap holds true, right? So that is any way that you look at it, temperatures dropped, right? Right before present, or right before 13,000 years ago, the end of the Ice Age.
Right after.
Or the Dryas event, right? Which is when it's claimed, or 12.9 thousand years. So if we look at it that way, why have temperatures gone up so much from, let's see. Oh shit. See, I'm looking at this backwards, man.
It's like
why is this
like
graph
11,500 starting at 11,800 about.
But this graph, isn't the x-axis always supposed to go from small to large? Why is it going large to small?
No, I didn't make the graph, bro. I don't know. Bro, you had some funky graphs earlier today too.
I did too. That's why we need to vet this and send them to the Google Drive. Hey, listen, everybody that's in the chat, thank you so much for joining in. We are two boys, we are two legends that try to just make a sense out of the world. Basics podcast.
Chris Wynn and Josh Hall are in the chat.
Josh Hall is not in the chat.
J Hall 29.
Bullshit,
he says, "What up, boys, dude?" Yes, he is. But I don't know. They're not there right now. They were in it. They commented.
But he was watching. Shouts out to Josh Hall. Josh Hall is a legend. Um, absolute legend, Josh Hall. Love the man. Great coworker.
Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Hit that thumbs up.
There we go. All right, bro. Let's talk about the eclipse. Do you want to talk about the eclipse, or do you want to talk about Israel, or do you want to talk about Russia? I'm going to give you 3 options.
Let's do one of those and then save.
All right, we're going to go the best is the eclipse
I
because
still
I don't want to
gotta
get
go-
political.
Okay, I still got to go to the gym tonight.
All right, for sure.
I'm in baseball season. I
So
gotta smoke some weed.
I know that people love to give a lot of consideration to the eclipse, right? Everyone loves to make it this whole spiritual event. And I don't disagree with that. Like, like it is a spiritual event. It is something that is like only happens if you're there probably once in your whole life.
Did you get a full view from your spot?
No, I got like 30%, but I got a excuse me, 80% view in Roseville in 2017, and I got a 90% view in Singapore in 2019.
Ooh.
So no one in America even got the 2019. I was in Singapore 2019 for the eclipse, and that was fucking a full eclipse. So the next American eclipse will be 20 years from now, right? So you're kind of out of luck if you wanted to see an eclipse for the next 20 years. So I'm sorry about that. However, there's a slight positive note to take from this whole event, okay? And what I would say is that there is probably not that many places in the entire fucking universe where there is a living species on a planet whose moon is 400 times farther away than the light source is big. So the sun is 400 times larger than the moon, and the moon is 400 times smaller than the Earth. And there is nowhere else, or sorry, the moon is 400 times smaller than the sun. And that reflection of 400 versus 400 reflects on a perfect cylindrical eclipse path. So almost everywhere that you go, and we actually use this insignificant variable that we are allowed. We were given this just by the fucking nature of living on Earth. That we get to see the moon fills up the fucking same amount of space as the sun. Okay, listen, can you just listen for a second? So you're telling me that on the planet that I live on, the satellite that controls the tides of the water around here, that probably created me, is the tide pools. Also, just so happens to be 400 times smaller than the light source. So what that means is when it aligns, it perfectly fills up the fucking volume of the sun. So what we get to do is we get to experiment. We get to see the corona of the sun, which is just the outline, just the perimeter of the sun. We get to see that around the moon. I don't know what that tells me. I don't know what that means. All that I know is that we're fucking lucky, dude. That's all I fucking know, is we are lucky to be able to see that sort of a fucking thing where our moon fills up the same amount of space as our sun. And people got to see that for a full day. What the fuck? Because we're spinning. So the Earth is spinning, right? You see us? We're spinning here as the Earth, and the moon is going around us, so we're spinning. It's not perfectly aligned, right? Because that's why you have different phases of the moon. So it's not perfectly aligned, but the Earth is spinning. And it just so happens that one day, every 20 years, or I guess last time was 2017, the next time won't be till 2020 in America, where that rotation and that moon fills up the sun perfectly. perfectly. Okay, I can see I'm losing the audience here. So we're going to go ahead and transition into...
You said just listen. You told me just listen.
Yeah. So where were you for the 2017 eclipse? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was here. I saw it in the backyard. It was pretty sick.
So I was in the hospital. I just got a broken leg about 6 days earlier.
Because 2017, I moved in December 2017.
Yeah, so I had my broken leg about 6 days before the eclipse. Or does that add up? Or were you in the house when I got the... Because it was supposed to be Jeremiah, me, Keon, and Kyle, and then they all moved out after I got my broken leg because everyone abandoned me. And then you came in and you supported me. And then Kyle came in after that. But
yeah,
I think 2017.
I wasn't there when you got in the crash.
Yeah, you were there afterwards, right?
Yeah, and it was after I got in the crash too, because my leg was still like kind of broken too.
That's right.
And then I had a second surgery on it to get the plate out.
Same with me. I was there. Second surgery. All right,
for sure. You were fucked after that first one. You needed that second one bad.
Oh, big time. I had a cane. For a year, bro.
Yeah, that was bad.
So, anyway, that was my question, was where were you for the 2017 eclipse? I was in the hospital and they wheeled me out. I was like, can I please see the eclipse? And they wheeled me out on a bed at Kaiser. Or not at Kaiser. Sorry, not Kaiser. What's the other one? Sutter.
Did you have glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't have glasses. I had like 10 sunglasses though.
And then I made fun of the Trump meme where he was just looking at it and pointing.
Have you seen the whole video?
No.
It's a joke. He like points at it and looks at it as a joke for half a second. Yeah. Dude, let me pull up the video.
But everyone clipped it. That was his own fault.
It's so short. It's like it's taken out of proportion. The internet
Trump
just
up?
Like fucking
Is Trump up right now? Who could it be?
Up what?
Is Trump up?
Up on what?
Up on the fucking...
On the polls?
Yeah.
Fucking all the polls are lies, dude. Have you seen the voter registration in all the swing states? Like Texas, there's been like 4 million new people without without IDs to register in Texas.
Sorry, bro. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I don't know if I just got this or...
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 40680.
Hold on. This is my buddy Jim. He's like my local grandpa. You know, he's like my inaugural grandpa. So hold on. I'm sorry, bro.
Your call has been forwarded.
Hope he's alive. Okay. Anyway, what were you saying, bro? Sorry about that.
Here's the video of Trump actually looking at the eclipse. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. He just points at it.
You don't think that's funny? You don't think it's funny?
But it's not like he was trying to stare at it for very long. He just like glanced at it.
But look at his face and he's cheesing.
Oh, no, I think Trump's actually funny. I think he's hilarious. I think
he's hilarious too, bro.
I think he'd be a stand-up comedian, but he's not actually staring at it like people try and make you believe.
Yeah.
It's literally half a second where he points at it. Look.
Right. No, I agree.
And then he wears glasses to actually look at it.
That should not be something like held against him.
I think Trump's hilarious though. Like I love Trump, bro.
So okay, so my next question, if you're okay with me diving into my Trump part, who is his VP? Who's his VP?
His VP has he not picked yet?
Jordan, I'm asking you.
Who do I want to be his VP, or who should I guess?
As a Trump voter, who do you want as his VP?
Who I would want I would want Trump to pick RFK Jr. Honestly, I think that would be tight.
Let's go.
If it was Trump and RFK Jr. On the ticket, bro, unstoppable. I think that would be sick.
Unstoppable, huh?
Yeah,
So
but
no Nikki Haley. You're not a Nikki
oh
Haley voter.
fuck no, fuck that
Okay,
bitch.
I'm just asking.
She's
I'm
a
just asking here,
warhawk,
bro.
bro.
Don't get mad at me.
She's a warhawk.
Don't get mad at me. Oh, she
No
is a
fuck.
warhawk. She is a
Yeah.
fucking George Bush warhawk.
No, she's big funded by all the
True.
um
Raytheon, Boeing,
yeah,
all that
yeah.
shit.
All the military industrial complex companies.
I respect that. Okay, so
I
if
don't
we
like
got
her, dude.
DT and RFK on the ticket,
But it's not gonna
what
happen
are you
though.
giving it? What are you giving it? Like a 50% shot, or are we giving 75?
50%? No, they're winning.
75. They're winning 75,
Bro, okay,
bro.
but I don't
Let's go.
dude, like I think the majority of real people, majority, I'm not saying all, but I think the majority of real people in America would vote are Trump supporters and voters, but have you seen all the numbers coming out of all the swing states in the new voter
They're kind of going for
registration?
Biden.
No, dude. There's so much. There's been like 4 million new voter registrations in Texas without voter ID or without a driver's license to register.
Yeah,
And
but
so
they're
no,
all
listen,
going
listen.
for Biden.
No, listen. This is what I'm saying. They're using the other way to register a vote is use your last four digits
Of
of your
your
socials,
social.
and they're coming back with thousands and thousands of them as dead people. So the conspiracy theory is in Texas that they're trying to like stuff the ballot box with all these fake registrations and then steal the election and flip Texas to vote for a Democrat.
I mean,
Which
but what is
everyone
that?
knows is not
26?
true.
But
Everyone
is
knows that would
only
never
that's
happen.
only like 26 fucking delegates, bro. That's not even that much.
That's a lot.
26?
Every delegate counts. That's how Trump got into office in the first place. Every delegate counts, dude.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Hold on. Can I rephrase? Can I rephrase what you're saying?
Okay.
So what you're saying here is that D Trump aligned with RFK could potentially prevent all of this corruption
No,
happening in Texas.
that's separate. That's separate. Those are two separate things.
Oh, got you. Okay.
I'm just saying I
Okay,
think
okay.
the best ticket and
But
the
the
best
corruption in
option
Texas is like unavoidable. Like
that's
you cannot
happening, dude.
avoid the corruption. There's no one that could be installed there to fix that. Like it's just donezo. Like
I mean, I'm just saying that's what's happening, and I'm saying that I think the best ticket for the American people would be if Donald Trump went across the aisle and RFK Jr. went across the aisle and was okay with being a VP pick, and they joined forces.
So,
I think
hear
that would
me
be the
out.
best.
Donald Trump, Tulsi Gabbard. Oh, wait, hold on. You know Tulsi Gabbard, right? The Democratic Hawaiian Congresswoman.
Yeah.
But she switched to Republican.
Yeah.
Yep. You know Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah.
So what about Donald Trump, Tulsi fucking Gabbard, dude? Could that not be the ultimate combo? Look up Tulsi Gabbard, bro. Please tell me that she is not the ultimate Donald Trump compliment. She has not defamed him. She has not said one single bad thing about him. And she has been fully supportive. And she is a fucking like she's down with the personal rights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I still
do you
think
see anything?
no. I know who Tulsi Gabbard is, but I just think that RFK. I think RFK Jr. would be a better pick.
But RFK is like toxic, bro.
How's he toxic?
Because he's not going to get Democrat votes.
Why would he not get Democrat votes?
Because he has been like extracized, bro, from the party. If I'm going to come at it from a full like college voter standpoint, because like really everyone is already decided, bro. It's like if you're middle-aged, if you own a home, or if you're old or this or that, like you already know what you're voting for, right? The only class of people that is up for voting is like college age kids. It's like where are the college kids going to go?
There's a lot of people changing their vote this year because of all the bullshit. Older people too.
Okay. Respect, and I respect that. And you're probably, I would say that could be correct. I haven't seen anything on that, but I don't imagine that's too far out of the realm of possibility. But when it comes to the unallocated votes, when you're talking about votes that are up for grabs, right? So there's a certain amount of people, just as blanket statements. I'm just going to lay it out. So there's people that are going to vote Republican, and there's people that are going to vote Democrat, right? And those are two camps, and they're done, and there's no questioning. And then there are people that are moderate, and they're going to decide whether or not they want to even vote at all, or if they're going to vote this way or that way, right? So that's the third. That is the third party. And then you have other people coming in saying, I'm extreme in this way, unextreme in this other way. And, but I do represent a good block of these people. And so I have a portion of the vote, which there are people like Tulsi Gabbard and Cornel West. And, there's a lot of these third party candidates that do actually have a major following in terms of
RFK.
millions of people.
RFK Jr.
Yeah. But he's probably mainstream, I think, at this point. I would consider RFK mainstream. Like, everybody knows about him, right? Who doesn't know about RFK?
Yeah, but it's not like he's mainstream like he's the Democratic nominee.
No, he's not, but he does represent a good portion of the general public, right? So if we're going to consider all of these people all at the same time, is the best way really to have a paper ballot to vote for this individual, or should they not all be pitted against each other in a debate? No matter what the district, no matter what the vote number is, no matter the this or the that, should it not always come down to the debate? Or are we just going to allow American politics to devolve into this third party voting for this or that, and then you never actually have to talk to the other person you're running against? Because that's how a lot of these things are shaping up, is that you have $1 million on this side, and then you have the public on this side. And I'm not saying that the $1 million of the public is Democrat or Republican. I'm just saying a lot of the times that's how it ends up. It's like, it's the public versus the money. And it's like, where are we going to draw the line? How do we talk about it? How do we talk about it? How do we talk about the fact that money controls politics? I don't know. If anyone has an idea, put it in the shot. W's in the shot, boy. Hey, let me get that shot. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. The alcohol kicked in. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Donald Trump for King of the United States.
But what about Noam Chomsky?
What about him?
I don't know. We can't leave him out of the conversation.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
He was like a fucking 100 years old.
Nah, that boy's like fucking 65. He's fucking putting out good shit still.
He's 95.
He's 95? Bullshit.
Yeah,
Is
bro.
he really?
I just looked it up. Yeah.
Damn, I thought he was like 60. Yeah, I'm out of touch. Okay, clearly I'm out of touch. So everyone, don't take anything that I just said into consideration. Delete it all from your mind. I apologize. That was my bad.
I think we need voter ID, bro.
What? No.
To start, yeah.
No.
You need ID to buy beer or cigarettes.
Yeah, but you have to have money to buy an ID.
Bro, everybody can get an ID.
No, you have to have money.
IDs are not that expensive. Everybody can get an ID.
That's what I'm saying, but you do need money.
Okay.
You can't get an ID without money. Why do I need money to buy an ID? Tell me that. Tell me that right now. Why do I need money to buy an ID? I cannot get an ID without money. There's no chance. There's no state, no
everybody
federal
has money,
office.
bro. Even homeless people have money, bro. Yes, they go panhandle and they get money. Yes, everybody has money.
But imagine me born as a Um, I'm a cross race person between a Canadian and a Mexican, right? But I was born in America. So I'm half Canadian, half Mexican, but I'm American as well.
So you have
So
a
I'm
birth
born
certificate
of
in
America.
America. So you can
Even
get an
though I'm not
ID.
American, I'm half Canadian, half Mexican, right? Okay, so we're keeping this all in mind. So I'm just using this as a theoretical framework here. So my mom is Canadian, my dad is Mexican, and I'm born in the US, right?
Okay.
On a visa trip. Okay.
So you're an American citizen.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Because I'm born on American soil, even though my mother,
So you have a birth certificate. ID. That's an ID.
no, you don't. Because you were born and then you went home on the airplane. You don't get a birth certificate. They say, "Oh, you're going back this way? Do the paperwork here." If I were to say I was going this way, you say, "Oh, do the paperwork here." You are an international citizen of the world at that point. If you don't have a birth certificate in America or
Okay, so
Canada or
you're
Mexico,
talking
you
about
have,
like a small fraction of the population.
yeah, I'm talking about a test case. This is a test case scenario. This is like we're gonna put the ideas of the system to the test, right? So does the system work or does it not work?
Do you
Because we're
need an
gonna test
ID to
it.
buy a gun?
Do you?
I'm pretty sure you need an ID to buy a gun. Yeah.
Depends on if you care about legality.
Okay, then should you have a legal vote then? If you legally buy a gun, you have an ID. Should you legally vote, or is it an illegal vote and there's voter fraud and election fraud?
I think if
Either
you're
way, those are buying a gun illegally, voting illegally.
right.
To legally vote, you should have an ID.
So all I'm saying here is that there is like, dude, who the fuck knows? Who fucking knows, right? Who knows
By having an
what?
ID, it would make it harder to cheat the system. By requiring
Right.
voter ID, it would be harder to cheat the system.
But if you can't get an ID, then there's no system to cheat. You know? So it's like, so if a system allows for someone to not have an ID, if there is a system in place, right, where it's not absolute and you allow for willy-nilly little fucking friffly wiffly shit at the border, then there's no fucking way to fucking control anything.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is what's happening right now.
Yeah, it is. It is happening right now. We have a
Fucking
border
fraud and
crisis.
everything.
So can I be
No,
clear?
it's
Are we
happening
live?
with
Are we
voting
live?
too.
We're
It's
live
happening
on the
with
internet,
voting
right?
too. I don't know. Maybe they kicked us off.
We
Do
have
a
a
time
fucking
limit?
border crisis. There is a border crisis right now, currently as we speak. There is a border crisis. And I am not scared to say that. I'm not worried about it. I know that that is a fact, right?
Skylar Dove in the chat says, I believe the earth is flat too.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Skylar Dove.
Hit that thumbs up and subscribe, Skylar.
As a dove, you might need to just fly a little bit higher to see that curve of the earth there. But I love you, Skylar. Thank you so much for the likes.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. But you know what I was gonna say is basically like nothing. Let's transition into a much lighter topic.
Josh just said, he just commented, he said, dude, I miss these convos in the trailer.
No way. So are we staying true? We're staying true to the trailer. I love
Yeah,
that.
bro. All of our podcasts are, bro.
Oh, they are.
We never left, bro.
We never
We've
left.
been doing this.
I
Come
didn't
on,
leave.
Josh, come on the podcast. Download Zoom.
fucking
You
go,
can get
bro.
it on your phone, get it on your computer, you have a sick setup if you got a
Yeah.
webcam and mic, or you could do it from your iPhone.
We'll get you on right now. Let's go Israel
I
versus
gotta-
Hamas.
I got stuff to do tonight. I can't keep going.
Okay. Because
We'll
I got
come back.
Israel, Hamas,
You
I
got
got
like 10 more
Russia,
things, bro.
I got Elon, I got a lot of stuff left. But it's
I know
okay.
we haven't been on in a while.
I know. It's okay. All right, brother. Well, fucking enjoy your workout. I'm gonna go eat the rest of my fucking birthday cake. And
Is that cheesecake?
I got a prime rib. I got a comped prime rib coming tonight. So I'm gonna eat that shit too.
Josh said he's down to come on the pod.
Is Josh in the chat, dude?
He's in the chat right
W's in the fucking shot.
now. W's in the chat.
Oh shit, bro. All right, man.
Thanks for
fuck.
tuning in, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That's a king. That's a king. That's a true legend in the chat. All right. All right, man.
All right, dude. Sorry,
a good
but
one.
we're like 3 hours in.
Yeah, and we're also 3 months late. So we did an hour for each month we missed. So, brother, have a good one.
You too. I'll hit you up. We'll do it more often.
Yeah, we'll get a good schedule.
We got all the setup back and we'll get it going.
Later.
All right, peace. The basics
Basics out.
out.